We're live. Are we ready for announcements now, Ernie? Or
yeah? Let's get done. How you, Matt?
Good, yeah. Yes, 1, 2. Thank everybody for coming. Appreciate it. Had a lot of time. We got 200 and some horses. Pay attention to what I'm fixing to tell you now. There won't be no misunderstanding. You got to turn that down. Is that all right? Turn it down some more. All guarantees on these horses. She's got another little speech are between the buyer and the seller. I have not seen most of these horses till they unload them off that truck back there. We got 200 some today. We'll have 300 some over Wednesday night for you people on the internet. If you buy one of these horses and you get him home and you cannot ride him as good as that man you got him off of, you don't know how to litter. I don't care. People call me, tell me, well, I can't ride as good as that man I got him off of. Well, get you some riding lessons in if you can, or get your neighbor to ride him for you, because that ain't none of my concern. If he's sound, he sees, he does not limp, that is. You can bring him back if they guarantee him sound. If they don't guarantee him sound, then we are not guaranteeing no part of the ride. And I don't need no horse buyers. So you buy one, you make damn sure you like him, and you go in there and pay for him, because I'll get enough of my own to trade off around here. Now she'll tell you the rest of the guarantees.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Like you said, we got about 200 head, lots of stock. We will take your cash. We will take your good check. And that being said, please bid with the money you actually have, not the money that you wish you had. We're going to give our sellers a good check tonight. We would like the same from you. To recap, in case anybody was in the bathroom or missed it, all guarantees are between the buyer and the seller. If you don't like that horse when you get him home, you call the man or the woman that you bought him from, okay? That's how this goes. Listen to how we tell you about each and every one of these horses. We're going to go over everything. If you've got a question, please ask before you bid. Interstate Regional Stockyards, Cuba, Missouri, Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. We're going to have about 300 head of horses. We have got a special in Salerno, Oklahoma on Thanksgiving weekend. That's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. You'll find that on Rocking S Performance and Ranch Horses. We're going to go ahead and start the sale with that little Brahma calf right there.
Wayne and a pure red Brahma calf right there. Come on, $1,000. 600, 700, 800, now hit. 700, 800 here.
No, he does have a tag.
800 now.
I need his tag.
Needy back tag number 800 now. 800 now. 800 now. 800 now. 800. So we made 100 on 84.
Get that taser after.
We got a taser? I didn't know we had a taser. It's exciting.
4 of them earlier. One person took them all.
Rain.
There ain't nobody back here.
1 and 2.
Well, hang on. There's nobody there.
He's spinning him.
Hip number, can you guys hear me okay on this one? Hip number 1 and hip number 2. Number 1 is Mabel. She is a Jenny. Number 2 is Milo. He is a Jack. They were born Easter morning. Both are gentle. Both will meet you at the gate.
Sell the Jenny, $200, 2.5. Hit 2.5, hit a little bit, 2.5, hit a little bit, 2.5, quarter, hit a little bit, 2.25. I'm getting a bit, 2.25, hit a little bit, 2.25, and now half, hit a little bit, 2.5, hit a little bit, 2.25 half here. You got Leroy, 2.25, 2.5. Check Leroy, 2.25, 2.5. Now 75, hit a little bit, 75, now 3, and now 3, hit a little bit, 75, now 3, hit a little bit, 75, now 3, hit a little bit, 75, now 3, hit a little bit, half. 275, pretty much 617. Now sell the little jack. Number 2, $100 bill, 100 and a quarter, 300 bid, 100 and a quarter, 100 bid, 100 bid, 100 bid, 100 bid, 100 bid, 100 bid, 800 bid, 100 and a quarter, 100 bid, 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 100 and a quarter, 100 bid, 10, I have $100 bill, pretty much for. Put him on number 617, same way as a guinea, same way as a guinea.
If number 3, what you got, Jaden? Mare? 3 or 4 year old mare pony? Raised baby with her? And just rode her a few times.
$300, $400, I'm praying for.
Bred back to a blue and white Pinaloosa.
Bred back to a blue and white Pinot Stallion. Now 4. Hit 3 now 4. Hit now high 4. I'm going to bump over to the 3 now 4. Now 4. Hit 354. I'm going to bump over to the I'm going to bump over to the 3 now 4. I'm going to bump 4. I'm 354. I'm going to bump over to the 3 now 4. I'm going to bump 75 to the 75. I have. So lean 350. You got a number tie. Ty Hayes.
If number 5 is Playboy's Fear Rua, be a 2017 model, registered Missouri Foxtrot and Gelding by Playboy Remedy, by the Remedy, and out of a daughter of Southern Playboy by Southern Sunrise. Again, a 2017 model.
He's big and gentle, said he'll go wherever you point him. $1,000, 12 and a half, hit it. Ryan said he'll sure enough do the poly walk. $1,000, 12 and a half, hit it, 800 now, 12 and a half, 1,100, hit it, 800 now, half, hit $1,000 now, 100 minimum, 1,000 now, half, 100, 800 now, 100 minimum, 1,000 now, half, I'm $1,000 now, 100 here, hit it, 800 now, 100 now, minimum, half, 11, minimum, 10 and a half, 11, hit it now, 100 now, minimum, 11, minimum, 11 now, half, hit 11 and a half, minimum, 11 now, half, 11 now, half, hit it, 11 and a half, hit 1,100 now, half. Now 12, now half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, and 13, and now half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13, I carry all the money, 13 and a half, and now 14, 14 and a half, 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 1,400, 14 and a half, I have. So we 1,400, pretty much. 600 on one. Make sure you get your coggins from the in there, guys. And if you're going out of state, make sure you get a health. That'll write you a health, no problems.
If number 6 is Riggs, he is a 15-year-old gelding, 15 hands, easy keeper, not for beginners. He's going to be a little fresh if you leave him sitting. He's been roped off of some, both in and out of the arena. He's seen the barrel pattern, but is not fully started. Very athletic. Take him any way you want. 15 years old.
600, 700. It's 600 now, 700 now, 800 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 now, It's 700 now, hey, hey, 700 now, hey, 700 now, half, 700 now, 7.5. It's 700 now, half, 700 now, half, 700 now, half, 700 now, half. It's 700 now, half, 700 now, half, 700 now, half, 700 now, half. I'm 700 now, half, 700 now, half. It's 700 now, quarter now, half, now 75, 75 now, 8 now, quarter, I'm about 8 quarter. 800 now, quarter, 800 now, quarter down, quarter down, about 800 now, quarter down, quarter down, about quarter. Yes, young man. So it takes 1,500 while he's here.
Test 1, 2. Is that any better? Test 1, 2. Test.
Yep, 7.
Hip number 7 is a 12-year-old gelding, been used in the pasture, started on the roping dummy. Not for a beginner rider. He is going to get fresh if he sits too long. Nothing dangerous, just needs a job.
12 and a half, 1,500. Yep, 1,500, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 14 and a half, now 15 and a half, Kenny boy now 16 and a half here. I'm at about 16 and a half time, at about 1,600. Yep, 16 and a half, at about 15 and a half, 16 now half, and now 17, and now half, 17 and a half, 17 and now half. It's 17 and now half, 17 and now half, 17 and a half. It's 17 and now half, 17 and now half, 17 and now half. It's 17 now half, you want back in 1700 now half, 1700 now half. It's 1700, 17 and a half, 1700 now half, 1700 now half, 1700, bring on up. Drink Ward.
Hip number 8. This is Blue-Eyed Rhinestone, be a 2006 model quarter mare by Red-Eyed Rhinestone 99, by Rhinestone Bartender, by Two-Eyed Bartender. Now I have a daughter of Bravo's Double by Goldfinger Ben. Again, a 2006 model. They call her Jessie. She's mostly been a trail horse her whole life. Had about 45 days in the feed yard. She wants to please. She'll be gentle with no buck.
Pretty mare up there, 5,000. I got $1,000, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 1,500, and now 17 and a half, 17 and a half, now $2,000, now 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 2,000 and a half, now 1 and a half, 21 and a half, now 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 22 and a half, 21 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 1 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 28, 2 and a half, 1 and a half, now 2 and a half, 22, now 3 and a half, 20. 3 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half here. Get 20, 4 and a half, 3 and a half, 4 and a half, 20, 4 and a half, 23 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 3 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half. Get 24 and a half, 3 and a half. Pretty good cannibal mare right there. 3 and a half, 4 and a half. Get 24 and a half, 3 and a half, 4 and a half, minimum 3 and a half, 4 and a half. 24 and a half, 23 and a half, 4 and a half here. High. Sold her 23.50, 601.
Paper scanning. Thank you, sir.
Everything got a drink on it.
Hip number 11 is a 15-year-old mare, the best trail horse you will ever find. She's sound. She stands tied at the trailer with no problem. They just need to downsize. They've had this mare since she was a 3-year-old. You can swing a rope off her. Vehicles don't bother her. She'll cross water. She's been to Eminence, Missouri, Fort Robinson, Nebraska, Kannapolis, and more. Again, 15 years old. Internet, she's got a spot in her left eye.
8 and a half, 900, hit it 8 and a half, down 900, about 9, 8 and a half, down 900, but I'm even down 9, 75, 9, hit it 75, down 9, hit 75, 9, but I'm 9, 75, down 9, but I'm 75, down 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, but I'm 9, hit 9 now, half, hit it a quarter, half, hit it 75, hit it 975, hit 975, $7, but I'm now half, hit it 10 and a half, hit 10, 10 and a half, but I'm 10 and a half, 10 and a half, now 11, but I'm 11, but I'm 10, but now 11. 1100, but I'm now half, but I'm 11 and a half, 11 and a half, but I'm now 12, but I'm 12 to be, but I'm 12, 11 and a half, 12, but I'm 12 to be, but I'm 12 to be, but I'm 11, but now 12 to be, but I'm 12, now half, but I'm 12 and a half, don't leave that away, 12 and a now half, 12, use there the whole race, let's get her, 12 and a now half, 12 and a now half, half, 12 and a 12 and a 12 and a half, 12 and a 12 and a half, 1200, 12 and a half, high, half. Sold her 1200, put her on 612.
Here's Buckwheat.
Boy.
Isn't he cute? Buckwheat is 8 years old. He's a little gelding. He's broke to ride. He's broke to drive. He's been used as a ranch pony, and he's drugged calves to the fire. He's not going to be for your little beginners, guys, but he's the perfect pony for your ranch kid if they want one that can keep up with mom and dad's using horses. Internet, you've all asked me. He's probably about 40, 41 inches tall. You think 42? Ed thinks maybe 42.
What did you say? 2,000? Oh no, 700, 800, now hit, and now 900, now 800, now 900, now 1000, now 11, 1100, 1000, now 11, half now 11, 11 now half, 1100 now half, 1100 now half, 1100 now half, $1,100 now half, 1100 now half, 12, now half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 1200 now half, 1300, yes ma'am. Bobby said they've had this pony for probably 6 months. Said them little kids have rode him everywhere.
Do you want me to just use Ed's mic?
1300 now half, 1300 now half, 1300 now half, here now 1400 now half, 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 1400 now half. Sold in 1400, 651.
Ed, can I use your mic? They can't turn mine up.
No.
Ed, you don't mean it, Ed. This is going to be hip number 10. This is KSU Buena Patria, 1998 model quarter mare by Buenos Zan, by Zan Parbar, out of a daughter of Golden Cherokee by Torino. This mare was last bred May 15th through the 17th of this year and bred to Farrah Ray Time. Bred to Farrah Ray Time. Phone number is on there. Again, she's a 98 model. Selling exposed.
They're on the breeder's report.
And they're on the breeder's report. There'll be no problems with the paperwork.
5 and a half, 600, 5 and a half, 600 here, 5 and a half, 600 here, 75, 6, 75 now, 600 down, 75 now, 600 down, 5, 75, 6 now, 40, now, 600 now, 40 now, high, 600 here now, 75, 75 now, 7 now, 40, and now high, 7, high, 7 quarter now, high, 7 quarter now, high, 7 quarter now, high, it's 7 quarter, 7 high, 7 quarter now, high, 7 quarter now, high, it's 7 quarter now, high, 7 quarter now, high, 7 quarter, 7 high, 7 quarter, 7 high, half, 7 quarter, half, 7 quarter on 500.
I don't know.
No.
Hip number 13 is Bailey. Bailey's a 15-year-old gelding, a finished barrel and pole horse for a beginner who's ready for a step up. He's a slower gelding, but he's going to get you around the barrels. Runs a pretty consistent 21 on the pattern. They've used him for 4-H, worked cattle on him, trail rode with him, dressed him up, and rode him in the parades. He's a been there, done that kind of guy, and we got lots of video of Bailey.
5.5, 600. It's under now. High. 6 and 4, 6 and high. 75. 75. And now 7. 7. Yep, 700 now, put it down, 700 now, put it down, 700 now, forward. And now half, 7 half, 7 put it down, half, 7 half, put it down, half. And now 75, 75, 75. Yep, 75, 75, here I have. So we 750, put him on 500.
I'm going to need a height on this horse, Kenny, if you think you can. A height? Height. 15 hands?
15 hands.
Thank you. Hip number 14 is Golden Dooley Step. He'll be a 2008 model registered quarter gelding by Golden Dooley by Dual Pep and out of a daughter of Royal Hot Rodder by Doc's Hot Rodder. Again, he is an 08 model. They call him Dooley. Very well broke, super gentle. Everybody in the family can enjoy him. Bred and raised on a local ranch, and he's been there his whole life. Be a great horse to take back and use on your ranch, or good for any level rider to take to the parades or ride on the trails. Selling due to no fault of his own, just in a drought, and there's no cattle. Internet, 15 hands.
Hey, there's one thing about that young lady right there.
15
don't get to
hands,
come very
Internet.
often, but when she does, she'll always bring you a nice horse, and I want 5,000 for it. 2022 and a half, and now 5, and now 7 and a half, and now 3, now 2 and a half, 5, and now 7 and a half, 4, 37 and a half, now 4, I'm going to 4,000, yep, 37 and a half, 4, I'm going to 4,000, there's the real one, 37 and a half, 4, yep, 4,000, 37 and a half, 8 and a half, 8 and a half, yep, 38 and a half, 8 and a half, 7 and a half, now 8 and a half, yep, 38 and a half, now 9 and a half, 39 and a half, 8 and a half, 9 and a half, 8 and a half, and now 4,000 and a half, 4,000 and a half, 4,000 and a half, yep, 39 and a half, 4,000 and a half, 4,000 and a half, 39 and a half, now 4,000 and a half, yep, 4,000 and a half, 4,000 and a half. Guys, I know it's November, you got the holidays coming up, but it won't be very long, about February, where you'll all be falling all over yourselves and giving 6, 7, 8, 10,000 for one just like him. 4,000 and a half, and now 1 and a half, and 41 and a half, hit 41 and a half, and 41 and a half, and 4,000 and a half, 1 and a half, hit 41 and a half, and 4,000 and a half, now 1 and a half, and 41 and a half, hit 41 and a half, half, and 1 and a half, and 41 and a half. Come on, Jason, 41 and a half, 4,000 and a half, 1 and a half, and 41 and a half, and 4,000 and a half, 1 and a half, hit 41 and a half, and 4,000 and a half, minimum 1 and a half, and 41 and a half, minimum 1 and a half. I have 4,000 and a half, 1 and a half, I have Sony 4,000 and a half, put him on buyer 612.
Nice horse, young lady.
This is Get Fresh With Me. She's a 2000 model quarter mare. She's an own daughter of the great stallion Lean With Me, who of course is by Smart Little Lena. She's out of a daughter of Dot's Jessie Glow. Last breeding date was April 29th of this year. Again, bred to Ferrari time. Same deal on the breeder's report. She's an own daughter of Lean With Me, guys. There's not a lot of them around.
And she was broke as a young mare.
And she was broke as a young mare. 500, 5 and a quarter, hit it a 5 and a quarter, down to the 5 and a bill, 5 and a quarter, minimum 5 and a bit, 5 and a quarter. It's 5 and a now, 5 and a quarter, minimum 5 and a bill, 5 and a quarter, minimum 5 and a bill, 5 and a quarter. I'm down, 5 and a now, quarter down, quarter down, quarter down, quarter now, half, 5 and a half. Hit 5 and a half, 75 now, 6 and now quarter, minimum now quarter, and now half, and a half, and now 75, and 75. Hit 15 now, 75 now, 700, and 700, minimum 700 now, quarter down, quarter down. 700 now, quarter. It's 700 now, quarter now, quarter now, half, and it'll be 7, half, and it'll be now 75, and it'll be now 8, and it'll be 800, and it'll be now, quarter down, quarter down, and about 8, it'll be 8, quarter down, and about quarter, 800, 8, quarter down, and about 8, it'll be 8, quarter
She's an own daughter.
Quarter down, quarter down, quarter down, and about 8, it'll be down, and about 8, and a quarter. Solar 800, 601. Kenny.
The Pippers. My favorite horse that Amber still rides is the lead with me daughter. She's 22. Yep, number 16 is a 15-year-old John Mule. Gonna stand right up at 16 hands. He'll be big boned and he'll be sure-footed. He's easy to catch. He's good for the whole family on the trails. He's an easy keeper and he's great with the farrier. Very gentle, the right kind if you're looking for a great mule.
600, 700, 700, 700 here. It's 700, 700, it's 700,
Yo! We're out, Denton.
It's 700, internet, you're out.
Yep.
We're
out, Denton.
Hit 9, internet,
Yep.
Now 10.
Back to you, Denton.
Yes!
Yes! We're out. Yes!
Now 12, internet, 11,
Back to you, Denton.
Yep, 12,
Yes!
Now 13, now 14, 1400. Yep, 14,
Back to you, Denton.
14, 13,
Yes!
14, now 15, now 16. It's
We're out again.
And now 17, now 18,
We're out again.
18, 18,
Yes!
18, now 19, you want to give a half, 18, now half, 18, now half, 18, now half. Sold him on the internet, 1,800.
We're going to send him to Arkansas. 10,002, 10,002. You got him, Denton.
Oh, Lordy, looky here.
Test 1, 2. Is that better? On this one, can you hear me? You talk about a cool pony. He's the only one here that looks like him. This is Boone. He's 5 years old. He's been used in the sale barn to pen back and load the trucks, and he's been trail ridden. A fancy pony for any little cowboy or cowgirl right there.
Fancy pony right there. Come on, I want 2,500 for him. He was skidding tanks on him the other day, guys.
I got 1,000.
I done had it. So 1,100.
I'm with you, Allison. Allison, we're out.
17. It's 1,700. Y'all know that C word's coming up here pretty quick.
He'd look good with a bow.
He rides with a saddle, but since
We've got videos.
Has lost his pony sense. He's 1,700. It's 1,700. It is 1,700 now. 1,700 minimum half. It is 1,700 now. Half. It is 1,700 now. Half. Here I have. Sold him 1,600. 651.
This will be hip number 18. He'll be a 16-year-old gelding. He's been ranched on. He does the play days, and he's been trail ridden. He'll be safe for any level rider with no buck.
He pretty nice down to the horse right here, boys. 2,500 pounds. 600, 700, 600 now, 700 now, say up high. Around 600 now, say up high. 600 now, 700 now, 700 now, 700 now, say up high.
Yep.
Here and now, high, 700 high, 700 now, half, 700 now, quarter, half. It's 700.
Jordan, we're out.
75 now, 800, 800. It's 75 now, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 9. Hit 9,
Jordan, we're still out.
Now, half, ma'am. Hit 9, half. 10, 10 to be minimum 10, hit 10, minimum 9 to now, 10 to be minimum 9 to now, 10, 10, 10, 10, now, minimum 10 to be, hit 9 to be now, 10, there's a broke old dad, what he is, 9:15, now,
Yes!
10, now half. 10 and a half, young lady. I'm on the internet. 10, 10 and a half. Hit 10, 10 and a half. 10 and a half. Half. 10 and a half. Said you can ride him every day or once a year, and it don't make no difference. He'll be the same every time. 10, 10 and a half, 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 hit 10, 100, 10 and a half, 10 and a half, 10 and a half, maybe about 10 to be a half. Now 11 internet.
Jordan, we're out again.
11, now 11 internet, 10 and a half, 1100 internet. There's a nice
We almost had him, Jordan.
Yes!
Yes!
Now half, I'm now 12.
Back to you.
12. 11 half, 12. 12 to be an internet. You got to be 12. 12 to be minimum 11. I know 12. Hit 12 here.
Jordan, you want back in?
12 to be minimum 12 to be a half. 11 to be 12.
Yes!
Now half. Good now 13.
We're out again.
13 to be 12 and a half. 1300. Hit 1300 to be 12 and now 1300 to be 1300. 1300. 12 to be 1300. I have 1300 internet. You want it? 1300. So we 12 to be.
What's that number? 19. Yep, number 19 is a 5-year-old mare. Got about 45 rides on her. Lots of potential. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is a sub. You're right. I remember now. Checking you in. This is a 12-year-old mare. Trail horse. Said he hasn't had her very long, but a 12-year-old mare and a trail horse. Internet, this is a sub, okay? Not the one you're looking at. It's not the red roan. It's a 12-year-old trail mare.
Hit 5 half, 6, quarter half. It's 6 quarter now, half, 6 quarter now, half, now 75, and now 7, 700. It's 75 now, 7, and a quarter now, half, 75, 75. And now he, now half, now half, now half, 800 now, quarter now, half, 75, 75 now, 900 now, quarter now, quarter now, quarter now, quarter now, half, now half, now half, 9 quarter now, half, 9 half, 9 quarter now, half, 9 quarter now, half, 75, 9 75, 75, here I have 950, 75, 950, KT.
Hip number 21 is a 10-year-old Appaloosa gelding. He's got color for days. He'll be gentle. Anybody in the world can trail ride him. He's easy to catch. He's easy to saddle, and he's sure easy to spot everywhere you go.
Big pretty ass horse right here. We hit $2,000. We hit $2,000. Now 2. Hit now 2. 17 and a half. And now 2. Hit now 2 and a half. Now 5. 25. Now 7 and a half. 27 and a half. Hit 25. 7 and a half. 27.
Nice horse, Internet. Nice horse.
7 and a half. Hit 20. Bobby said this horse would be gentle.
15, 2 or 3. 15, 2 or 3.
15, 1 or 2. Ed thinks closer to 15-3. Nice big horse.
22.
2,500, 7.5. That's what I thought. Headed into a 6. Come on. Headed into 2,500 now. See? Yep. 2,500 now. 6 going to be on, but I'm 500 now. 6 going to be on, but I'm 2,500 now. 6 going to be on, but I'm see? Yep. 26. Headed into be on, but I'm 500 now. 6 going to be on, but I'm 2,500 now. 6 going to be on, but I'm taking on here. Gordon said he
Anyone
would be
can
a nice
ride him.
little horse, and he thinks anybody in the world can get along with him. 2,500, 2,600. Hit it to the knees, but I'm on 500 now. Say good. 2,600 down, but I'm on 500 now. 600 down, but I'm on 500 now. 600 down, but I'm on 20. 600 down, but I'm on 2,500 now. 600 I have 26, 2,500. Trent Ward.
Yep, number 22 is Deegan, a very fancy 2018 model gelding. He's been used in the hills of northwest Oklahoma. This young gelding is going to be gentle. He's got a good start, and he's always willing to please. A super cool prospect in the arena. He's as wide as he is tall. He's easy to look at, always nice to be around. 100% sound. I need a height on him too, guys.
Hey, there is a fancy little buckskin horse right there.
14.3 internet.
14.3 gas stocky mate, and I want about 4,500 for him. 2,500, 27.5. Hit it up again, 2,500 now, 7.5, 3. Hit 27.5 now, 3. Hit it up again, 3. Hit it up now, 2.5. Hit it up again now, 5. Hit it up again, 35. Hit it up again, 2.5, 5. Hit 35. Hit it up again, 35, 5, 5, 5, 5. Hit it up now, 7.5. Hit it up now, 4. I'm going to go $4 here now, 2.5. Hit 40, 2.5, 5. Hit it up again, 45.
Natalie, you're out.
You're all out. I got that now, 7.5. Now we're out, 47.5. Hit 45, 7.5. Hit it up again, 45 now, 7.5.
Nice horse.
Hit 45 now, 600 now, 7. 47, 5. Hit 4,700 now, 700 now, 700 now, 700 now, 700. And now he hit down 9, 49, 49 now, 5. 49 now, 5. Hit $500 hit the 49 now, $500 hit the 5. And 1. Hit 51. Hit it to 500 now, 1 to be in minimum, 1 to be 51. Hit it at minimum, 500 now, 1.
Again, internet about 14.3. Stout made.
But that horse will be
And pretty. He's
100%
dappled right up.
Every way, guys. They used him right there at Alva for about the last year in that yard down there. He said, you can take him out back. If you don't like everything about him, guys, you ain't got to have him. 51. Then it'll be 1 to be in. Hit 51. Hit it on, but I'm 500 now. 1 to be in, but I'm 51. Hit it to be 500 now, but I'm now 2. Hit 52, 2, 2, 2 to the 1 to be now 2 to the 1 to be now 3. But I'm 53 to the 2 to be now 3. 53, 4. I'm 54. Hit it to the 4 to be, but I'm 4 to be, but I'm 4. 54. Hit it to the 5. Hit it to the 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Hit it to the 4 now, 5 to be, but I'm 55. 54, 5. Hit it to the 5 to be, but I'm 4 to be now 5 to be, but I'm 5. We're going to sell him when we're done. 54, 5. 54 now, 5 to be done, but I'm 5 to be done, but I'm 55. 55, I'm 5 to be done. I have sold him 5,400. 660.
Hip number 23 is a 10-year-old mare pony, but standing 12 hands, gentle, easy to catch, been ridden outside and in the arena a bunch. A good handle and gonna go wherever you point her.
Yes, I'll get pony right there. $300, $400, hit it to be 3.5, 4, I'm over to be 3.5, over to be, but I'm 3.5 par. I'm 350 now, 4, I'm over to be now, 4 to be, but I'm now, 4 to be, but I'm 3.5 par. I'm 3, 4 now, high, hit it to be 4 and a half, hit it to be 4 to be 4 and a half, hit it to be 4 to be 4 and a half. Hit 4, 4 and a half now, 5, 5, 5.
You're out, Allison.
5, 5, 5, hit it to be 5. Hit 450 now, 5, there it is, hit it to be now, 5 to be, but I'm 4 now, 5. Hit 450, 5, 5, hit it to be now, 6. And now half, and now half, half. And now 75, 675, 75. I'm with you. 6.5, 75. Yes, 650 now 75, 75, 75, 75, now 7. And now 7, now 7, now 7, 7, 675, 7. It's 700, 75, now 7.
They've used her outside.
Said them kids use that pony just like a big horse now.
Like Cowboys and Indians up on his shoulders.
He came on 675, 7, 75, now 775, now 775,
We're out, Allison.
It's 700 down, quarter down, quarter down,
We almost had her.
700, 740, play Cowboys and Indians on her, 700 down, quarter. It's 700 down, quarter down, quarter down, quarter down. That's what he said, 700 down, quarter. 700 down, quarter. I have someone 700, pretty much 651.
Who won, the Cowboys or the Indians?
Yet to be
Yeah,
determined. That's great. If number 24 is Pearl. She's a smooth-mouthed gray mare, been ridden on the trails, used in the pasture, used at the sale barns. A nice, honest horse. She's been there and done that.
600 now, half.
600 now, half, 600 now, half, 600 now, half, 600 now, half, yes, 600 now, half, 600 now, half, 600 now, half. There's a gentleman right there, 600 now, half, yes, 600 now, half, 600 now, half, 600 now, half, yes, 600 now, half,
Gentle.
and now half, 7, it's 7, half, 800, now, 8, it's 7 high now, 8 to be another 7 high now, 8 to be minimum 8, it's 7 now, 8 to be another 8 to be 7 now, 8 to be minimum 8 to be a half. So there's 750 on 612.
Thank you. If number 26 is going to be an older mare, been used by youths for a play day events and is a great mama, raises super nice colts, stands 14 3 hands, good for the farrier and great on the trails.
400 half, hip, 400 in, 400 half, 400 in, half, 400 half, 5, minimum 4 now, 5, minimum 5, hip, 450 now, 5 now, half, 5 and half, 5 now, 5 and half, minimum 5 now, half, hip, 500 now, half, 5 and half, minimum leave a quarter, I'm 5 and a quarter, minimum 5 and half, quarter now, half, and now 75, 75, I'm 5 and 75, 75, if I could say, Internet's in the lead, 5 to be 75, if 5 to be 75, 75, I have. So they're 550.
Going home to Allison, 10,005, 10,005. You got her, Allison.
Come on.
If number 28 is a 5-year-old mare, used and trail ridden, gentle, sound, and ready to go in any direction you choose.
There's a stocky made little 14-2, 14-3 hand mare right there, 500, 600, now 7. It's 7, 8, 8, now 9, 10, now 11, now 12, that's 12, 12, 13, 14, 14 under, 13 now 14, and I'll take 13, 20 and a half, 13 now 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 half, 1300, 13 and a half here to do what? So they've used her in the feed yard, guys. They've gathered cattle on her. There's a good little mare, 1300, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half. So they're 1300, 676.
Ready.
Boomer's coming up, guys. They just had to switch riders out. Who's talking? Tell me about hip number 29.
3-year-old.
Be a 3-year-old gelding.
I got hurt this spring, pulled a muscle, but he's almost over.
Said he pulled a muscle this spring, but he's almost over it.
Still tell now and then.
He said you can still tell now and then.
He's had about 90 rides.
Said he's at about 90 rides.
Good and needs a job.
Riding around pretty good. Needs a job.
1,100, 1,200, now 13, and 13, 12, 13, 13, 1,400, at 1,400, 13, you're all out, 13, 1,400, now 1,600, 16, now 17, now 18, 19, 1900, 18, 19, 18, now 19, 18, now 19, 19, now 19, little 18, hand 19,
Oh, I'm in.
hit 19, little 19, little 18, hand now 19, little
I'm in.
19, 18, hand 19, little 19, little now half, little half, little 19, half, now 2, now half, 2 down, half, little now 1, little 2 down, half, 21, little 2 down, half 1, hit 2 down, half 1, little 2 down, half, bump it on 1, little 2 down, half, bump it on 1, little 2 down, half 1, bump it on 1, little 2 down, half, bump it on 21, little now on the bed I out. 2 down, half. Yeah, they're pretty nice.
He's
guys,
pretty
a
broke.
30-year-old horse. 2
Good
down,
horse.
half, 21, little on the bed, I'm gonna on the bed, I'm gonna on the bed, I'm gonna on the bed I have. Sold in 2015.
All right, I need a height on him. I know I'm asking a lot. I know he's tall, but
16-3. Stayed right at 17.
16.3, maybe right at 17, guys.
Hey, I want to show you something you don't get to see every day, guys. It'd be a full-blood flag.
This is Boomer. Boomer is a 2009 model. He is 100% safe and gentle in every way. He's pulled a carriage in lots of weddings. He's pulled floats in the parades, and he's been ridden under Western tack on lots of trails. Always happy to see you. He's very easy to catch. He gets along with others, stands for the farrier, loves his bads. The kids are all out of the house. They just don't have time for Boomer anymore. I got it.
He hit $1,000, 12 and a half. He hit $1,000 down, 12 and a half, now 1,600. He didn't last very long.
Everyone on the internet's out.
1,500. Hit 12 and a half, 1,500.
Yep.
Now 17 and a half, 17 and a half, now 2,000.
We're out. Amanda and Emma, we're out. Allison, you're out. Everybody's out.
Hit 17 and a half, now 2,000.
Yep.
Now 2 and a half. Hit 22 and a half.
I'm with you, Emma.
2 and a half. Guys, I know where that horse has been for the last 4 years. There's an older gentleman, his wife had that horse, and they took him and another one on Sunday afternoon drives. I promise you, he would be safe to put in your harness. $2,000, 22 and a half, 2 and a half. Hit 2,001, 21, 2,001, hit 21, 21, long way.
Yes!
Now 2.
Emma, you're out. Natalie, I'm with you.
Hit 22, hit a little one, now 2, 22,
I'm with Natalie. Everyone else on the net is out.
22, hit a little one, now 2, now 2, hit 22, hit a little one, now 2, hey, while you're up there, would you change that light bulb? 21 now 2, 21 now 2 to be, now 2 to be, I have.
Yes.
Now 3.
Ooh, Kim, that was
now
close.
23.
I'm with Kim, Natalie, and Emma. You're still out.
23. Natalie,
Yes.
you're out. Now 4, Kim.
Kim, you're out.
24. Kim, 24. I'm going to be 24. 4. I'm going to be 4. 23. Now 4 to be it. I'm going to be 4 to be it. I have.
Yep.
Now 5.
I'm with Kim,
Now
Natalie, you're out.
25. Natalie, you're out. 25. Now 5 to be 5 to be 5. Hit 25. 5 to be it. I have.
What do you think? Yep.
Now 6. Now 26.
Kim, you're out.
A little
faster, guys.
26 here. Now 6. Sold him 2,500.
Natalie, you got him. 10,024 is your buyer. You got him, Natalie. Yep, number 31 is a 4-year-old gelding. He is broke the very best to drive, both single and double, and broke to ride. That's the kind you make one of those big, fancy, expensive crossbreds out of. That's a good young horse. Gentle.
Hey, I promise you, there is a nice 4-year-old horse, good crossbred Dutch harness. There is a nice horse, and gentle.
Gentle. And he,
Shada said he's good to be around and everything, guys. Right there, I want about 4,500 for that big 4-year-old crossbred. Oh my, I'll never do it. 12 and a half, 1,500. 12 and a half, 15. 12 and a half, 15. I got DB in now, 17 and a half DB. Now 2. $2,000 kilo, I'm 17 and a half, 2. $2,000, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, and now 19 and a half, and now 2,000 and a half. 2,000 and a half, 2,000 and a half, 2,000 and a half. Come on, he's your time. 2,000 and a half, 2,000 and a half, now 1 and a half, now 2 and a half, 22 and a half. DB's in the lead, 22 and a half, and now 3 and a half, and now 4 and a half, 24 and a half, 23 and a half, 4 and a half, 3 and a half, 4 and a half. Internet, are you paying attention? 23 and a half, 4 and a half, 24 and a half, 3 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half here. 23 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 3 and a half, 24 and a half, high up. 24 and a half, 23 and a half, 4 and a half. Sold 23.50. Dennis Black.
6'11".
6'11", so close.
Hard bucks is 6'2". 34.
Yep, number 34 is Apache. He's a smooth-mouthed Appaloosa gelding, ridden in the feedlots, used at the sale barns. This gelding has been used to do it all and will be good broke to ride. He was raced, guys. He is tattooed. He did race at one point.
600, 700. Here's 600 now, 700 high, 7 high, 700 high now, 700 now, 7. Here's 6 high now, 700 here. Here's 700 high now, 700 now, 700 now, 7. I'm 650, 700, 700 now, 700 here. Here's 600 now, 700 now, 700 now, 7. And now high, and now 8 kilo, 7 high now, 8. It's 7 half, 8. It's 75 now, 8. It's 75 now, 8. I'm up here at 800. 75 now, 8. I'm now quarter. 800 now, quarter. 800 now, quarter. Come on, within quarters. 800 now, quarter. 800 now, quarter. 800 now, quarter. 800 now, quarter. 800, 8 quarter. High half. 800, 611. 500.
Is that Sarley? Yep, number 35 is Sarley. He's a 5-year-old gelding. He's been used in the pastures. He's been used at the sale barn. He's been doctored on. He's been sorted on a bunch. He's got just the right amount of chrome. He's the perfect age. He's gentle, and he is handy broke. 5-year-old.
That young man right there, guys, their family has a barn over there at Kingsville. I promise you, that horse has seen lots of cattle, and that young man right there is a pretty good hand with that rope. They go gather cattle about every day. Now,
how tall is he,
nice
Ernie?
Horse, about 15'2". 1,600, 17 and a half.
Thank
Now 2, 17 and a half, 2. Yep, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half. You like the horse, young man, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half. And he's 100% sound. 17 and a half, 18 and a half.
Yes!
19 and a half, 19 and a half,
Natalie, we're out.
2,000 and a half. Yep, 2,000 and a half, 2,000 and a half, now 1 and a half, 21 and a half, now 2 and a half.
Back to you, Natalie.
2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half. Yep, 21 and a half, 2 and a half here.
Do anything you want outside on this one, guys.
Be
That
Gentle
horse would be
horse.
all right, guys. I promise you. They wouldn't have kept him around this long. 21 and a half, 2.5. They ain't got time to mess with it. 21 and a half, 2.5. Yep, 22 and a half, 1.5, now 2.5, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 23 and a half. Yep, 3.5, now 4.5, 4.5, 5.5, 25.5, 4.5, 5.5.
Yes!
And now 6.5, 7.5.
We're out again, Natalie.
Yep, 7.5, 6.5, now 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. Yep, 26.5, 7.5 here now, 8.5, another 8.5, then it's another 28.5. Yep, 20 was that a yes, another 28.5, another 7.5, 8.5.
That boy don't have to lie to you. Say
I promise you.
His uncle, his dad, and his grandpa sell 7, 8, 10,000 cattle a week. They don't need to lie to you about 127 or 800. Ain't going to anyway. That horse will be legit.
That horse will be legit.
Hey, you can step on him cold morning, lady. Feed him while you want.
Said you can step on him on the coldest morning.
So
On
you can
full
pull it
feed,
into him on a
pull him
cold
right into
morning
it,
and
you will be
right
fine.
on. 27.5, 8.5, 28.5,
Natalie, I'm with you.
8.5, 7.5, now 8.5, 28.5. You're gonna get 28 minutes, 28, 7.5 now, you're gonna be at a half. Something 27.5. So it takes 3,500.
Natalie takes 3,500. I'm going to leave it up there. If you want to click in, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to no sale him. Okay. What's that? 30. Hip number 32 is Duke. He's a 12-year-old John mule, used as a pack mule in the mountains in the past. They haven't been hunting lately, so he's just been running with the cows the last few years, short on grass, and he needs to go. He's easy to get along with and gets along well with others. Just going to need a little refresher.
$300, 3.5. Be 3.5, 3.5, now, hold a quarter now, half, 3.5, 3.25, 3.5, 3.25 now, half. Yep, 3.25, 3.5, 3.5, now, half, 3.25 now, half. Yep, 3.5, now, half, now, 75, 3.75 now, fold, minimum quarter. Yep, quarter, minimum quarter, minimum quarter, minimum quarter. Yep, minimum quarter.
Yep. Okay, I'm with you.
Quarter on the internet.
10,044. 10,044. Kate, you got him. Thank you. Yep, number 36 is an 18-year-old mare, super gentle, super broke. What else, Gordon?
No, been up there in the Smith feed yard where ever chasing the 3-year-old.
Said she's been up at the Smith feed yard ever since she was a 3-year-old, guys. Used on the ranch, the pastures, the feedlot. And they traded her for a couple of young geldings. Pretty mare.
She said she'll be 100%. Then gentle, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, 10.5, 10.5, 9.5, 10.5, 11.5, 11.5, 11.5, 12.5, 12.5, now 13.5, 13.5, now half, 1,300 now half, 14, 14 now half, 14 half.
We're out, Natalie.
14 now half, 14 now half, 14 now half. 14 Do what Gordon said. Anybody in the world can set up Perkin Rider. 14 and a half, 1,500 minimum, 1,500 now half.
We're out, Natalie.
Now half, 1,500 now half, Duck, you're out too, 1,600 now half. Yep, 1,600 now half, Natalie, you're out on the internet, 1,600 now half. Yep, 1,600 now half, 1,500 now half, 1,600 now half. Yep, 1,600 now half, 1,600 now 17, yep, 17 now half.
We're out, Natalie.
Yep, 17 now half, 17 now. Yep, now 18, 17 and a half, 1,800, 17 and a half, 18 right. So they're on the internet.
Home to Natalie, 10,024. 10,000 is 24. You got her, Natalie. Hip number 37 is Jerry. He's a 12-year-old gelding, very gentle, well broke, would be great for a beginner. He's been used on the ranch for any job you can think of. He's going to stay broke, and he will always be gentle. A great horse for any level rider to trail ride or go prowl their cows on. Due to a wreck roping a bull a few years ago, this guy's got a big right knee. It does not cause him any issues at all in light and moderate work. Getting up there in years, and they don't ride anymore, and so Jerry is here. Is that saddle? That's a Yarborough saddle on Jerry's back, and we're going to sell that saddle when we're done selling him.
Sell him right there.
As is, guys, as is. Big knee.
You say 750, 800, now, now, he, 750 now, he, 750 now, he, 750 now, Rip them down some deep high, some deep high, some deep high. I'm 70, I'm gone. I'm going to go some deep high, some deep high. Rip them down some deep high, some deep high, some deep high, some deep high. So being 750, put him on tie Hayes. Now that's a Yarborough saddle. You don't get the front gird or the back gird, or that young lady right there has to go with you. $200, 2.5. We get 2 to the bid, 2.5.
Just the saddle, guys. Yarborough saddle. Just the saddle.
Now half, now 75. Yes, 75 now. Yes, now 3. 75 now 3. Now, yeah, wherever Levi is, 275, 3. You get 2 now, quarter, 3 and a quarter, 4. Better saddle than that, guys.
What size seat is that?
15.
15-inch, guys.
Quarter. Do what? He wants to see it up there, guys. Now quarter, now half, 3 and a half. 3 and a quarter now, half, 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 3 and a half, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, half. Sold at 3 and a quarter, 603. Is that right? Don't worry, what I was going to buy and put on there ain't come in yet, but you're okay so far.
38.
Yearling Billy coming too.
Coming 2-year-old filly, guys.
Said they brought her in last night, guys. It said sell her. $300, 3 and a quarter. We get 300 now, put it down, minimum 3 to the bill, 3 and a quarter, minimum 3 to the bill, put it down, minimum 3 to the bill, put it down, minimum 3 to the bill, 3 and a quarter, minimum more here. We get 3 to the bill, 3 and a quarter. Minimum 4 to the bill, minimum 4 to the bill, 3 and a quarter, minimum 3 to the bill, 4 here. We get 3 and a quarter now, half to the bill, 3 and a half to the bill, quarter now, half. We get 3 and a quarter now, half to the minimum. Where you been at all day? 3 and a quarter now, half. We get 3 and a quarter now, half to the bill, 3 and a quarter now, half. You say it now 75, now 4, now 4, now quarter, now half, 4 and a half, now 75, they're pretty good kind of a filly right there, 4 and a half, 75, yeah, 4 and a half, 75, what color is she going to bring next spring? 4 and a half, 75, 450, 75, 75 by half, 450 for on Jamie. He said he'd prefer you feed her all out. 33.
Who's talking here? Did they tell you anything, Roper? Barn ride?
All in that horse is 20-some years old. Got a little deal.
Haul in. The horse is 20-something years old.
Got a little deal in his throat last night. Said he was good broke for his daughter, and there he is.
This horse got a growth in the throat latch. I don't know if it's a goiter or what, but you need to know that, guys. I'm bored with this and Dave High, Dave High, 450, 450 KT. Hip number 39 is a finished heel horse, be about 20 years old. He is good for anyone to rope on, good for anyone to ride. He will be gentle, he will be sound, and absolutely a heel horse.
5.5, 600. Hit 5.5, 600. But I'm 5 and a 600. But I'm 5 and a 600. But I'm 5 and a 6. Hit 6. And it'll be 5 and a 600. But I'm 5 and a 600. It'll be 600. But I'm 5 and a 600. But I'm 5 and a 6. Hit 5 to 6. It'll be 5 and a 600.
He will sure enough be a heel horse,
On the rock,
guys.
it'll be 575 now 6. It'll be now 4. Now half. It'll be 75. It'll be 75. Here's 6 and a half. 75 now 7. It'll be 75 now 7. Yes, 675 now 7 now 7 775 now 775 now 7 675 700 high half now quarter 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 good 700 now quarter now quarter now 700 now quarter now quarter now 700 quarter high half and now half 7 half now 75 775, 75, 75, now 8, now 8, now quarter now quarter now quarter now sure, now quarter I 873. We've been putting everything else on 73. 633.
This is hip number 40, and this is Blaze. He is 9 years old. He's broke to ride. He's broke to drive. He's been used by the Amish kids who rode him and drove him to school. Be a good broke little pony right there.
Been roping
and you
sheep
can rope
off
sheep
of
on him too. He is cute.
5.5, 600, 5.5, 600, pony's good broke to drive. I know. I've seen him drive through the community. 556. Hit 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 6. Hit 5 to 56. And it'll be 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now, 6. Hit 5 to 56. And it'll be 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 6 to the down. Little Tony ain't costing very much. 550, 600. Here. Hip 550, 600. Okay, get a little good sporting him around 550 now. Say hip 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now. Say hip 550, look at me. Hit it to the down, 6 to the down, but I'm on 5 to the now. Half. It's coming now. You're on your own. 600 now. Half. It's coming now. Half. Now half. Half. Now 7. It's 7. And now 7. Yes, now half. It's 700 now half. It's 700 now half. You say it, man. 7.5. 700 now half. 700 now half. 700. 651.
Was that 3? Hip number 45 is Braveheart, an extremely gentle family horse, absolutely safe for anyone that can hold the bridle reins, or I promise you that little man would not be up there. We get all kinds of videos, and that is a babysitter.
500, 5.5, 500 now, 5.5, hit 5, 550, hit 500 now, 5.5, 500 now, 500 now, 5.5, hit 500 now, 5.5, hit quarter, hit 500, 500 now, 40, hit 500 now, 500, 500 now, 40, hit 500, which one you got? Hit it now quarter. Hit quarter now half. 5.5. Now 75. 575, 75 now 6, minimum say, yep, 75 now 6, minimum 75 now 6, minimum 75 now 6, I have 600. How old is he? 19 or 20 years old. Now 600, you want in? 600 now, minimum 75 now 600 now, high 600 now, quarter. Yep, 600 now, quarter now, quarter now, minimum 600 now, quarter now, quarter now, minimum 600 now, quarter now. Said that horse is a little nervous in here, said, but he's
Yeah, I mean,
perfectly fine outside.
It's on video. You can turn him loose at home.
600, now half, half, now 7, now 7, now half, now half, boy, you see here, now half, now 8, now half, now 9, hit 9, 8, Corey, you want back in, 900, 9. Sold the horse, 850, put it on number 681.
Annie, I can't believe you. That red flag and you were just standing there. Huh? That red flag. 41.
This is an 11-year-old gelding, right, Gordon? Gentle, what else you want to say about him? Rode quite a bit as a 3 and a 4-year-old. In the last few years, he's been a yard ornament. Rode a lot as a 3 and a 4-year-old.
He 500. He said, hope to be really gentle. 500, 5 and a half. He now 6, and 5 and a half. Now 6 going to be on, but I'm on 5, and now 6 going to be on, but I'm on 5, and now 6 going to be on, but I'm on 5, and now 6. 75, 6, and 75, now 6 going to be a tie, and 75, now 6, now 40, and now half, and half, and now 75, and now 7, and 700. It's 700, now 40, but I'm 700, now 40, now 40, but I'm 700, now 40, now 40. It's 700. 700, pretty much hey.
Ready.
Hip number 49 is an 8-year-old mare, ranched on and trail ridden. Spent the last 3 months at the feed yard. Very, very gentle to be around.
Sell a big pretty mare there. 700, 800, 700, 800, high of 8, 7 high now, he, it's 7 high of 8, 7 high now, yes, sir, 7 high of 8, that's 7 high of 8, 7 high now, 800 now, high, 800 now, high, 800 now, high, now, 9, high, hit 900, Merle be real gentle. Beat you at the gate. 8 and a half. 900. 900. 900. Hit 900. Just 7 years old. 850 now 859. Silver 850. Put her on 600 on 4.
850. 600 on 4.
Hot dog, looky here.
Hip number 44 is a 12-year-old Molly mule. She's been hunted on, and she's been trail ridden. She is good broke to ride. She is gentle, and she is easy to catch.
Shayna said she gave her a bath 2 days ago, said you can scrub from the top of her ears to the bottom of her feet and she'll never move, guys. And I'll tell you one thing, I know that's a good mule.
Gentle.
Because Shayna would not be on her. 800, 900, 900, and now 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, now half,
The Molly is 12, guys. She's 12 years old.
Said you can walk right up to her and catch her too. 1,200 now half. Hit 1,200 now half. Half now 13. I'm on the internet. You're all out. 12 and a half. 13. Hit 1,300 now half.
We're out, Natalie.
1,300 now half. Half. 13 and a half. Hit 1,300 now half. 13 now half. 13 now half. 1,300. 13
Yes.
14. 1,400. Hit 1,400. All right, you're out. 1,400. 13 and a half now. 1,400. Hit 1,400 now half.
We're out, Natalie.
1,400 now half. 1,400 now half. 1,400. 14 and a half now. 1,500. 1,500. Hit 14 and a half. 1,500 now. 1,500 now. 14 and a half now. 1,500 now. 1,500 half. And now half.
New fire. We're out again, Natalie. Yep.
Now 16. And now 16. Now 16. Now 17.
Back to you, Natalie.
17. 17. Good 17, Natalie. We're out. 17. 17. Good 17. 17. 17. Natalie, you want back in? Now 18. Now 18. 1800. Now 19.
Oh,
Now 19.
Natalie, they're getting weak. We're out again. They're getting weak.
19. Good 19. Natalie, we're out. 1900. 1800 now 1900. 1900.
I'll let you back in for a half if you want. She's gentle.
19.
Half.
19. 18 half 19. 18 half 19. 19. Natalie, that's your two now. Half 19
I
half.
tried.
Come on, Natalie.
We're out again.
19 half. 19 half. 1900, 19 and a half, I have.
We clipped her yesterday. Yes. No twitch, no nothing.
Now $2,000. How many mom didn't have to have no twitch, no nothing. The clipper 19 and a half, 2,000 and a little bit of 2,000. I have. So we're on internet 19 and a half.
You got her, Natalie. 10,024 is your buyer. You'll like that mule, Natalie. She's gentle.
Uh-oh, looky here.
Hip numbers 42 and 47. Are we going to choice them? Is that what we're doing? 2 times your money, guys. You got to take both of them. They've been together their whole lives. Crossbreds. They've worked in a carriage company. Very well broke to drive.
We sold the harness earlier. Come right off of them. Yep. So much a piece and 2 times
Two
your
times
money.
your bid, guys. You gotta take them both.
12 and a half. Hit down the now 12 and a half. Hit now 12 and a half. Hit now 1100 here. Minimum time now 1100 here. Hit down the now 1100. Minimum time now 1100. Minimum time now 11. Now 12. 11, 12. Minimum 1100. Minimum 1100 now 12. Minimum 1100 now 12. Hit 12. Minimum 1100 now 12. Minimum 1100 now 12. 11, 12. Minimum 11 minimum 11 now 12 minimum 11 now 12 11 12 minimum 11 now 1200 minimum 11 now 12 11 12 minimum 11 now 12 minimum 11 now 12 minimum 11 12 now 13 and 14 and 1400 and now 16 and 16 and 16 and now minimum 16 I don't know how you can make you a prettier pair of horses.
They are a cute pair and gentle.
16 15, 16. Want to give a half this? 15 and a half, here I have. So 1,500, put them on 628. 2,000 apiece, so guys. Put them in 10.
This is Becky Freckles King. She'll be a 2011 model quarter mare by King Sam Colonel by CCC Colonel Cowboy. Now to the daughter of Freckles, D-Bar Doc by Colonel Freckles. Again, she's a 2011 model.
They rode her when she was younger, guys, and ranched off of her, but she just been running with that old big horse that we sold a while ago. 11 years young, 707 and a half, and I'm gone, now, 8 now, half, 8 half, here now, 900 now, half, hit 900 now, half, 900 now, half, 900 now, half, here, half, hit half, now 10, now half, now 11, now half, now 12, now half, and now 13, 13 now, half, 13 now, half. You're all out, and I got that lady sitting
Yes!
now 1400, now we're out now, half. 14 and a half, man.
Fulton, we're out.
14 and a half. Is that a yes? Now 15. 1800.
Fulton didn't make it. He took it on the floor.
16 now half. Oops, now 17. 17 of an hour half. Half. 17 and a half. And now 18 now half. 18 and a half.
We're out, Fulton.
18 and a half. 19. I'm about 1900. 19 and a half. 19 about 1900. And a half. 19 and a half. 19 and a half.
You want back in?
1900, 19 now 2000, hit 2000, now 2, now 1, 21 said you'll catch her where you'll find her, 21, now 1 to be about 1 to be I have. Silver 2000. I said it 107, guys. All
Colton, I'm
for
so
long.
sorry, guys. He said sold.
I don't want close enough. Like we're ready. Give me close enough wherever you have.
Yep, number 48 is a 4-year-old filly. They've had her since she was a weanling, had 60 days at a professional trainer in Oklahoma, came home, spent some time in the feed yard, a very gentle, in-your-pocket kind of girl, excellent ground manners, still green on her saddle, just needs some wet saddle pads. She wants to please. She's just not exceptionally cowy. She's got a new set of shoes on. Again, she's just 4 years old. She is pretty.
$1,000, 1,100, 4-year-old. I'm at a bump down now, 1100, I'm gone. 100, now 12, now 13, now 14, and 15, 16, you're out, Kenny, 1600. 1600 now, 1700, you say 17 now, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 19. Hit 2, now 1, now 2, hit 21 now 2, hit the 1, 21 now 2, pretty good time right there. 21 now 2, hit 21 now 2, now 2, 22, we give a half one time, 21, 1 and a half, half. Sold her 2100. 670, 670.
Hip number 50 is Jazz. He is a 6-year-old gelding that has been used on the ranch.
A pretty nice gray horse right there, 600, 700, hit it the knees, now 700, and 600 now, 700 here, hit it the knees, now 700, and now 700, now 700, now 700, and now he, hit it the knees, now
There we go.
Yes. 1,500, 601.
Yes. What's that? Yes. Oh, Ernie needs this phone, please. Ernie, come here. Ask him to just, it's GW. Just push the phone and. Okay, will you call G? It's GW. He wants to bid on this horse. There you go.
Okay.
It should be ringing. All right, this is Miss Monies. She is a 2017 model registered quarter horse mare. She is by SDP Blue Blood, who is by Laredo Blue, by Macomb Blue. SDP Blue Blood is out of a daughter of Dual Ray, and on the bottom, she's a known daughter of Haythorns, PG Shogun, and FF Money Gun is out of a daughter of Snickle Fritz Checks. 2017 model mare right here, broke to ride, very well made, used on the ranch gathering cattle, lows easy, stands good for the farrier. Again, known daughter of SDP Blue Blood. He's an earner of over 120,000 NRCHA. She is bred the very best, guys. You can?
Keep going, pretty good times up there, guys. About 8,500. 3,500, 4,000, 3,500 now, 4,100, 3,500 now, par. I'm 3,500, I'm on board, 3,500 now, 4,000 now, 7.
4,000! We're out, Dale.
42 and a half, 5. 42 and a half, 5. 42 and a half, 5. I'm 42 and a half, 5.
Yes! I'm with you, Colton.
45, 47, 47, 46.
Dale, you're out. Colton, I'm with you.
Boy, if I had me a roan stud, I'd
Man,
go buy
she
her
is
a breeder
nice.
to him.
She is stout.
47 high, 47 high. You need to read the papers again. 45, read the papers again.
Guys, she's by SDP Blue Blood. SDP, for those who don't know, is SDP Buffalo Ranch. If you know anything about cutting, you know that name. She's an own daughter. She's out of a daughter of PG Shogun. She is bred to absolutely crawl in her belly and whack a cow. And when you're done riding her, she will raise you some high dollar colts.
4,500, 7 high, 47 high, 6 now, 7, 47,
Colton, we are
47,
out.
4600 now, 700,
Dale, you're still out.
47, 4600 now, 700 now, 7, 4600 now, 700
Yes!
now, 800, 4800, and now 900.
We're out again.
49, 40, now 9, internet, you're out. 49, 40, now 9,
What do you think, Colton?
49, once in a lifetime opportunity. 48, now 9, 49, I have. Somewhere 4,800.
Papers.
633. Thank you, man. You better step down. That's an awful low bridge.
Buddy, me too. I don't know what we have here.
Broke to drive, he's traffic safe. Single or double. 350, if you sound. We've got a shoe on every foot. 350, 75. Did it now 4. I'm going to bump over now quarter. Then now quarter. Now half. 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. Yep. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a half. 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 Yep. 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter. They feet.
You say he was just here? I don't know it. Dennis, what you got? Be a 6-year-old mare. Been used outside quite a little. Had a few cows roped and doctored on her. I do have the papers on her. You were right. She is registered as Major Good Friday and a 2016 model by Major Sizzles, by Lady's Last Son, and out of a daughter of Rawhide Blanton by Red Mark Blanton. Again, a 2016 model. That is a nice mare.
Nice young mare right there and good bred, guys. 2,000, 2,500, hit it 2,500, hit 200 now, 2.5, hit it 20, 2.5, hit it now, minimum 5, hit it 25, hit 25, 7.5, hit it 27, hit it 7.5, hit 25 now, 7,
Good gun, mare.
hit it 25 now, 7, hit it 600 now, 7, and now hit it 28, 28, hit it 29, hit 29 now, 3, hit it 300 now, minimum 3, hit 29 now, 3, hit it 300 now, minimum 3, hit 29 now, 300 now, 1, hit it now, 31, hit it 300 now, 1, hit 31, I'm going to hit it 31, hit it 300 now, 1, I'm 31, hit it. There's a better mare in that, guys.
Guys, she's by Major Sizzles, by Lady's Last Son, by Gay She Moss Oak, and out of a daughter of Rawhide Blanton by Red Mark Blanton. Just a 2016 model.
Hit 31, hit it 300 now, 1, hit it minimum 1, hit it 31, hit 31, I'm going to 1, hit it 31, hit it minimum 1, hit it 31, hit it 300, I'm going to 1, hit 31, hit it 31, hit it 300, I'm going to 1, hit it minimum 3, hit it minimum 1, hit it 31, hit it 31, hit it 1, hit it I have.
This is Zip's Mystic Skip, and she will be a 2004 model quarter mare by Zip's Dakota Pine, by Zippo Blue Pine, by Zippo Pat Bars, and out of a daughter of Skip's Old Pal by Skip's Old Yeller. Again, she is an 04 model. Yes, sir. Said Danny Elwood raised her. She's been in the feed yard. She's had some cattle healed in the practice pen on her. He said she's not a solid heel horse, but she knows the drill. Been in the Queen contest at the rodeo. Bobby said they rodeo with these folks, and whatever they say is what it will be.
$12, 12.5, hit it now, 12.5, hit it blip around, hit it now, 12.5, hit it now, 12.5, hit it now, 1,100, hit it now, 11, how old was she again?
04 model.
04 model, 04, hit it now, half high, hit down now, here, hit it now, half high, hit down now, hit down now, 100. Hit down now, hit down now, half, 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 hit thousand, down, half, hit minimum, half, hit down now, half, hit down now, half, hit down now, half, hit minimum, down, half, hit down now, half, hit minimum, half. Yeah, they're pretty good cattle. They were on Mars for $1,000, $1,500. Hit it now, half. Hit them now, half here, I have. But it takes a little more, guys. How much you need, sir? It's 2,000. Probably
Him number 57 is Lexi. She's a 13-year-old mare, about 14.3 hands. Broke and gentle. The first one to come to the gate. She was a ranch horse, but has been more a trail horse with her current owners. Has more go than woe.
700, 800. Hit 700 now, half. I'm gone. 700 now, half. 800, 800, 800 now, half. 900 now, half. half now, 10 and a half now, 11 and a half, 11 and a half here, 11 and a half now, 12 and a half now, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 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 and a half, and a half. Hit 13 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 and a half, high half. 13.50, hit 13 and a half. Sold at 12.50, 6.56.
Hip number, he's got mistagged. He's supposed to be, he was supposed to be 53. It's okay. Guys, this is a triple registered, if I'm not mistaken. This guy's registered Pinto, National Show Horse, and I believe, is this just an application for half Arab, guys. He is a 2006 model by Color Me Too Cool and Out of the Dam, I'm a Isis. He is a national show horse. For those of you who don't know, that is an Arabian and saddlebred. He is a super fun horse to drive and ride, shown for many years in driving and recently broke to ride. Very responsive and willing. He's not a deadhead. He does have some get up and go. He's sane, he's sound, he's great on the trails and in the pasture. They've shot off him, they've carried the flag. We've got a lot of video on this horse. If you know anything about the way these guys move, he is a beautiful mover, and I dare say will be just as successful showing under saddle as he was driving.
600, 700. It's coming now, half, and I'm gone. Here. And now half, it's 700 now, half now, it's 7 half, now half, now 10, now half, it's 10 and a half, 10 and a half, but I can't see, now 11, 1100, half, it's 10 and a half, 1100, now half, 1100, now half, now 12, now half, 12 and a half, it's 1200 now, half, 12 and a half, what about you, 1200 now, half?
Where I'm from, he's half price. Now that is a show horse all the way. Yeah.
1200 now, half. 1200 now, half. I can see you riding in the mean Arkansas. 1200 now, half. 1200 now, half. 1200 now, half. Now 13. 1300. Now half. 13 and a half. Levi, you're out. 13 and a half. Now 14 and a half. Levi. 14 and a half. 14 and a half. 14 and a half. Registered 3 ways. Now 15 and now half. 16 and a half. 16. 16 registered 3 ways.
And broke to drive, like for real drive. 06 model, 06. 06
model. You say it, now half. It's 16 now half, now 17, now 17, 16 and a half, 1700, I have. So 16 and a half, pretty much, trail order. Here's your paper, sir.
Oh, we got papers. Thank you. Hip number 60 is TFR, Vinny's Gal, a 2020 model filly. She's a daughter of Vintage Prescription by Hollywood Vintage by Hollywood Done It. She's out of a daughter of Pit Viper Snake by Royal Hot Rodder. There is a note. Hollywood Done It. Royal Hot Rodder, a doc's prescription on her papers. This filly is bred to be in the winner's circle, make you proud while giving you a great performance. Ready to start however you want.
So she's ready to go to riding, guys. 7.5, 800, 7.5, 8. 8, I done got it. Got to be 8. Now half, Good 900 for the down 900 for the down 900 for the boy for the down 900 now high for the down 10 now half 10 and a half, 10 and a half, 10 and a half, 11, now half, 11 half, 11 now half, and then 11 half, 11 half, now 12, 11, now 12, holy she,
2020 model. She's a baby.
2-year-old. Now 12 and a half, now 13, now half, 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 14, now half, 14, slow down yet, 14 and a half, 1500, 1500, come right along, sir, 1500, now half, 1500, now half, 1500, now half, 1500, now half, 1500, 15 and a half, 1500, now half, here I have. Solar 1500. 664.
59. What you got, Dennis? 17, 18-year-old gelding. He had him leased out all summer, all fall. He said, and they got along fine with him. He will be a nice, safe, gentle horse.
Coming off a pretty good guy, too, guys. 7.5, 800. Hit it now. Hit 750. Hit it on the mind. Hit it now. Hit it now. Hit it 750. Hit it on the mind. Hit it now. Hit it on the mind. Hit it now. Who said it? Now half, now half, 800 now half, now half, now half, and now 900 now 900 tight. Hit 900 now 999 now half, 900 now half, hit 900 now half, now $10. Minimum $10, 900 now $10, here to the 1,000. Hit 900 now $10, minimum 900 now $10, here to the 900 now 1,000. Hit $10, here to the 900 now $10, here to the minimum 900 now $10, here to the 900 now 1,000. $950, $10 half, here to the 900 now $10 and die. Solely 950, 633, 633.
Guys, I'm not even turning the internet bidding on for this one. Right.
It came with one of them earlier that they wrote in.
350, 75.
Guys, I'll open it up on the next one.
350, 75, 75, 75, you want to try him? 350 KP, you already know? Oh, no. Pretty good pony right here.
This is Spuds. Spuds is a very gentle 2015 model pony. He'll ride with a saddle or bareback. He loves attention, doesn't mind the kids at all, no matter how much they're harassing him. They bought their grandson a bigger horse, and now he will have nothing to do with Spuds, so Spuds has got to go.
7 years old. 354. Yeah, 350 now, 450, 350 now, 450, I'm minimum 350 now, 450, I'm minimum 350 now, 4. I'm 354, I'm minimum now, 450, 350 now, 450, I'm minimum 75 now, 4, I'm minimum 450 now, quarter now, high, 4 and a half. 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half. I got Bill in, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 75. 75, 4 now, 5, 5, Bill, you're out 500. And now quarter, minimum 500 now, quarter, minimum 500, 5 and quarter, minimum 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, I have 500, 670.
What's that? No.
Said they just weaned a cold off of her a couple, 3 weeks ago. Said they used her up there in the feed yards. Sell her up there for $300, 3.5. Yeah, $3.5. Get small. $3.5. Get 3.5. Get 3.5. I'm gone. Quarter half. Now 75. Get 3.75. Can't see her, guys. Move record. 65. Now 4. And now quarter. Now half. And now 75. Now 75. Yep. 75. 450 KP.
Hot, looky here.
Woo-wee!
Saddle mule.
What do we got here? Be a 12-year-old mule. Rode on the mountains. Gathered cows. And will travel. Gated mule now. And shuttle for an old man. That's a cool mule.
Here, come on,
Gated mule, guys.
12.5, 1,500, 13.5, 14.5, 15.5, 16.5, 16.5, 17.5, 18.5, 18.5, 19.5, 19.5, now 2.5, and now 1.5, now 2.5, now 3.5, 23.5, 23.5, 4.5, 4.5, 3.5, 4.5, 24.5, 3.5, now 4.5, 4.5, 23.5, 4.5, there's a real one there, 3.5, 4.5, he's only 3. If you watch that mule, she can't help it every time she takes a step to gait. There is as natural a one as you'll ever find.
You ain't buying her just because that man was a mule man before all them people thought they was a mule man. And I promise you, come out of rough country over in Colorado, she's been rode in places you shouldn't even take a mule and been used and coming off a good guy.
23.5, 4.5, 4.5, 3.5, 4.5, 24.5, 3.5, 4.5, so the mule 23.5, put her on 600 on one, 600 on one.
Levi, where was you at there?
Yeah, Levi, where were you at?
I should have let the little guy get in. Need a little good strolling her around. Look you up. So you boys
Hip number 53 is a 2-year-old Korab gelding. All the groundwork is done, ready to step on and go. He's smart, he's kind, and he's fast. He beats the full-blooded quarter colts running out in the pasture.
2 1/4, 2 1/2. Yep, 2 1/4, 2 1/2. 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 2 1/4 now, half. I'm gone. 2 1/4 half. Yep, 2 1/2, 75, 3, 275, 3. I'm going to 3 I have 275, 500.
Hip number 65 is a 12-year-old gelding, been roped on inside and outside, used lots at the sale barn and on the ranch. Lots of shape here.
2 of these horses come from over east of El Dorado yesterday, guys. Right over there in the Flint Hill. So it's the first time they've been rode the one. Shady said this horse rode the very best outside. 2,000, 22.5. We get 2,000, now 2.5, 2,000, 2.5, 22.5. Yep, now 5, 25, 2.5, now 5, 2.5. Yep, 22.5, 5, 25. They'll cost more than that tomorrow on the loose. 22.5. Yep, 3.5, 3.5.
That's a big, how tall? That's a big horse.
There's a nice horse. 22 and a half, 3 and a half. Now 4 and a half. 24 and a half. 3 and a half. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. Now 5 and a half. Now 6 and a half. 26 and a half. 5 and a half. 6 and a half. 5 and a half. Now 6 and a half. 6 and a half. 25 and a half. 6 and a half. Now 7 and a half. 27 and a half. 6 and a half. 7 and a half. 6 and a half. Now 7 and a half. 27 and a half. 7 and a half. 6 and a half. Now 7 and a half. 27 and a half. Now 8 and a half. 28 and a half. Now 9 and a half. 29 and a half, 8 and a half.
He called me last week. I ain't telling you no bullshit story. If you want her to ride him in here, that horse will be a better horse than what you think he is. You just need to ride him about 30 minutes. You wait till you see the next one. He's 4 foot wide.
28 and a half, 9 and a half, 8 and a half, 9 and a half, 3 and a half, now 1 and a half, 31 and a half, now 2 and a half, 2 and a half, now 3 and a half, 33 and a half, 33 and a half, 2 and a half, 3 and a half, 33 and a half, 4 and a half, 34 and a half, oh, take another drink, come on, 34 and a half, 33 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 33 and a half, now 4 and a half, minimum 4 and a half, I have 33 and a half, 4 and a half. 33 and a half, 633.
What about this one?
He's a 12-year-old gelding.
Be a 12-year-old gelding.
Neighbor bought him for his kids to ride.
Neighbor bought him for his kids to ride.
And he's just not quite there, you know.
And he said he's just not quite there.
Kids ain't old enough. He don't have the experience enough to be a kid.
Said the kids aren't old enough and this horse doesn't quite have enough experience to be for the little ones.
You know, he saddles up good, rides down good, you know. He guy had a little bit of riding, he makes a pretty nice horse. But like 4 times a year for me, and I got too many of the other ones that need to ride.
Just needs a little bit of riding, guys. A nice horse.
Well,
$1,1100. 1100 here. Yep, down to now, 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, yep, down to now, 1100 here. Hit it up, yeah, down to now, 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, yep, down to 1100, hit it up, yeah, down to now, 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, yep, 1000 now, 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, but I'm high, 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, yep, 1000 now, 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, but I'm on time, but now 1100, and now half, I'm on 11, now 12, but now 12 to be a bit of 12, 11 high now 12 to be, come on Billy boy, 12 to be a dumb 11 high now 12 to be a bit of 12, 11 high 12, to be a 12 to be a dumb 12 to be a bit of 11 high 12.
he's got a nice light mouth on him. He's not mean. He just needs strength.
Just needs miles. 11 high 12, to be a 12 to be a number 12 to be, he's like me, he's low mileage. 11 high 12, 11 high now 12 to be a number 11 high now 12 to be a number 12 to be a bit of 11 high now 12 to be a bit of 12 to be an eye. So we 1150, put him on 633.
When I wake up from my nap.
You talk about one with shape and eye appeal. He is just 7 years old. He's been used a lot on the ranch and outside. He's gentle. He's shod. This is the one that came with that other big tall horse. You draw your eyes across him and tell me what you changed. Oh, that's a fancy gelding, just 7 years old.
He gave 6,600 45 years ago to Slime at the ranch or sell when he was 2-year-old. There's a pretty damn good horse there. 25.
Now 3,000, minimum 25, now 3,7 high, minimum 3, minimum 27 high, 3, now 2.5.
Internet, this horse is stunning in person. Stunning.
Minimum 7 high, 3,500 now 7 high, 7 high, I'll take 6. Come on, we'll do the hard way now 7. 37, 37, 38, 88, 38, 38. It's 37 now, even to be an amount of 87 now, even.
Money for him.
37 now, hit 37 now, 8 to be a number of money, 38, 38.
That's normal. Huh? Grade, 7 years old.
37 now, hit 38, 38, but now 37 now, 37 now, hit. 37 now, you're gonna be at, I'm gonna be at, now, you're gonna be at, I'm gonna be 38, you're gonna be at, I'm gonna be now, you're gonna be at, happy one in, and I'm gonna be at 38. So 3,700, pretty much Trent Ward.
Cute horse.
64. Oh, hot damn, Jamie's got mass.
I don't know. It's Gordon's, I think. I don't know whose it is, actually. Oh, nope, it's his.
Power dog's owner. She's 2 years old. She rode the drag, lost the drag.
2 years old, guys. They got her good started. They've been following dogs on her. Delicate little mule right there. 600, 700, 600 down, 700 minimum 600 down, 700 minimum 600 down, say up high. I'm 600 down, 700 here, 600 down, 700 and a half. He's 6 and a half, 6 and a half, now 75, 75, 6 and a half, 75. Come on, you started this, 6 and a half, 75, 6 and a half, 75, 75, 75, 6, 15 now, 75, 75, 650, 600 on one.
Anything.
Where's your horse? What's the number, bud? 72. I've been using the face guard.
How old is she?
10 years old, been using the yard now.
Little mare, guys, 10 years old.
7 and a half, 8, now it's 758. I carry all the money. 7 now, 8 now half. 8 now 9 now half. 9 half. 10. 10 now half. 10 and a half. 10 now 10 and a half. Now 10 and a half. Now 11 now half. Now 12 now half. 12 and a half. You're all out. 1200 now half. It's 12 and a half. 12 and now half. 12 and now half. It's 1200 now half. 12 and 13 and now half, 13 and a half. 13 and now half, 13 and now half, 13 and now half, now 14 now half, 14 and a half. 14 and now half, now 1500 now half, 10 and a half. 15 and now half, now 16, 16, 16, I'm about 15 and a half, 16. 15 and a half, 1600, I'm about 15 and a half, now 1600, I'm about 1600. 15 and a half, 1600, I'm about 1600, I have 1550 for on Jace.
Of course. What do we got?
74. Maybe 10 or 12 years old.
10 or 12-year-old gelding? He's been rode all over. He said new shoes on, and he promises you do not have to be sober to ride him. You know that firsthand, Levi? Yes, you do.
$1,000, 1100.
Be a fox trotter, guys.
11 now, 12 now, 13 now, 14 now, 15 now, 16 now, 17 now, 17 now, 16 now, 17. Yes, 17 now, 16 now, 17 now, 1700. 16 now, 1700. Yes, 16 now, 17 now, 16 now, 1700. 17 over here. Yes, 16 now, 17 now, 17 now, 16 now, 1700. 1700. Yes, 16 now, 17 now, It's 16, now 17, now 17, now 17. It's 17, now 17, now 17, now 17, now 1700, 1700. It's 17, now 17, now 17, now half, 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 16, now half. It's 16, now half, 16, now half, 16, now half. 1600, 16 and a half, 16 and a half, 16 and a half. It's 16 and a half, half. So 1600. Trent Ward.
I don't have notes here either. It is.
What do you got here, young lady? 7 years young. Said he'd be gentle, he'll be safe for anybody. They've used this horse a lot. He's won 27,000 NCHA in the cutting pin, guys. So that little horse right there. 8.5, 900, 8.5, 50, now 9, I'm going to believe it now, 9, believe it now, 9, believe it now, 50, now 9, I'm going to believe it now, 9, believe it now, 9, believe it now, 50, now 9, I'm going to believe it now, 9, believe it now, 9, believe it now, 50, now 9, I'm going to believe it now, 9, believe it now, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, believe it now, 9, 50, now 9, I'm going to believe it now, 9, believe it now, 9, 50, now 9, I'm going to believe it now, 9, believe it now, 9, believe it now, 9, 59, I'm going to believe it now, half, it now half, 9 half, there's a good little horse, ain't costing much, now half, now 1,000, now half. 10 and a half, 10 and a half, half, 10 and a half, 1,500 now, half, 10 and a half, I'm going to bound 10 and a half, 10, 50, I'm going to bound 10 and a half, half, 10, 50. Sold him $1,000, put him on 641.
What do we got here? 5 years old? What's that?
Been rode down the road.
Been ridden down the road. Gentle.
There's a cute little 5-year-old gray horse right there. 800
all the way around, guys.
800 now, 800 now, 800 now, 900 now, 800 now, 900 now, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 800 now, 800 now, half, 800 now, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 800 now, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 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 800 now, 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 half, 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 800 now, 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 half, 800 and a half, 800 now, 800 and a half, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 800 now, 800 now, 800 now, half, 800 now, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 800 now, half, 100 now, 800 now, half, 800 now, 800 now, half, half, 800 now, half, 800, 8 and a half, half, sold him 800, put him on Trent Ward.
Thank you. Sorry. If you like your kids and you want them to rodeo and you want them to learn how to do it and be safe, you better be at the ring. This is Hip 78 Repo. She's 12 years old. She's been a peewee and a junior rodeo horse. The barrels, the poles, the goats, the breakaway, a super nice mare, very safe. She's going to go whatever speed the rider asks. Walk, lope, or run. No funny business whatsoever. She is safe for your little ones. She's been ranch and trail ridden. She's an easy keeper. She's sound. She's sane. There's not enough good things to say about her. Listen up, guys. She's Arnold's Driftwood bred. The papers have been misplaced. These folks have moved. We're selling her grade today, but we can file for the lost papers if they don't find them. It's going to be between you and the seller, but now that's as legitimate a mare as we'll walk in here today.
Now listen to me, that mare belongs to Zane Arnold's aunt. And Her little kids took it to all them rodeos. Everybody knows Perry Arnold raised them things for all my life right up here. She was raised right here in Hutchinson. That mare's broke, real Jill. You seen all them videos?
All the littlest
Family is
kids.
the only reason she's here. They're having the ladies have a little health issue, but that will be a nice horse for little kids.
They're from the Pee-wees. Shada one weekend borrowed her when her horse was. She will go fast too.
This mare, she'll ride for the Pee-wees, the little tiny ones. And if you saw the videos, then you already know that. But Shada needed to borrow one when her horse got hurt. And this horse will run too. And Shada's rode her.
Yeah, pretty good kind of a young mare right here. 7,000, 2,500, $3,000.
She's my favorite horse in the wholesale.
300 now, 30, 300 now, 500, 2.5, 30, 2.5. I'm 3,000 now, 2.5, 1 now, 2, now 3, 30, 3, now 3, 33, now 34 now, 500 now, 35, 35, 6, and now 7, 37, and now 8, now 9, 39, 39, 4, and 1, and 41. Yes, ma'am.
Little kids like that learn to ride on.
That is
She's a week in and week out.
the safest
She'll
horse
walk
here.
in that arena. She does not do nothing bad. If she wants to walk, she'll walk. You want to trot, lope, she'll do every one of them. A big kid can get on her like Shane and go win. She's been breakaway on. They've done everything. The only reason she would never be for sale if they wasn't having family problems. This is a nice horse.
4,041, ma'am. 41. Yep, 4,000 now, 1, 4,000 now, 1, 41, 4,000 now, 1, 41, 41, yep, 4,000 now, 1, 41, 41, $4,000, 41, 41, 4,000 to be at I have. So we're 4,000, put it on 84.
Leah.
You got her, young lady.
Your new ride.
Yep, number 70 is Tony's Rocky Royale. He's a 2015 model quarter gelding. By Royal King's Tony, by Royal King Zeke, by Royal King. Nadavadar of Royal Hickory Sand by Dry Royal Sand. Again, a 2015 model. They call him Rocky. He's big, he's stout, and he's been used in big, rough country in northwest Oklahoma. Sure-footed, he'll go all day, and you can tie onto anything with him. He's not going to quit you. They've had several people say that he ought to be a head horse. He's not a bronc at all, but he's not for the little kids.
It's sell him 600, 700. Papers in hand, 600 now.
1,000.
12 and a half, everybody is down now, 12 and a half. Yep, down now, 12 and a half, and the number of 1,100, and the number of 1,000 now, high. I'm down now, 11 here, everybody is down now, 1100, and 1,000 now, high. I'm down now, 1,100, and everybody is down now, 1100, and 1,000 now, high. Did I mention he was registered? $1,000, 1,100, 1,100, and number of 1,000 now, 11 and a half now, 11, 10 and a half.
Wesley, we're out.
11 and a half, 10 and a half, 11 and a half, now 12 and a half, now 13 and a half, 14 and a half, 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 16 and a half, 16 and a half, yep, 16 and a half, 18 and a half, now 16 and a half, 16 and a half, 16 and a half, yep, 16 and a half, 18 and a half, 16 and a half, 18 and a half, 16 and a half, I have. Sorry, 1550, 608.
Next one.
Oh.
75.
Ain't got nothing.
What about this good
They
big
don't
sorrel
know
mule?
nothing.
5 years old. Been using this mule in the feed yard the last 5 weeks. They're pretty good big sorrel John mule. 5 months. $1,000, 12 and a half, Hit now 1100 now 1200 now minimum 1100 now 1200 now minimum 1100 now 1200 now minimum 1100 now 12 11 12 13 1300 now 1400 1400 now 1500 now minimum 1500 hit 1400 now 1500 now minimum 1400 now 1500 now minimum 15 now 16 16 16 16 now 17 hit 17 now 18 1800 now minimum 1700 now 18 now 19 now minimum 1900 hit 1900 1800 now 1900 now minimum 1900 1800 now 1900 hit now 2 10 now 1 21 hit 2 10 now 1 1 1 21 hit 2 10 now 1 hit 21 now 1 Leroy boy one back in 21 hit 21 1 Jace, what about you? 21 hit 21 2 10 down 1 down 21 now 2 22 minimum 2 now 3 minimum 23 now 3 minimum 3 23 22 now 3 now minimum 2 now 3 minimum 2 I have 22 3 selling 2200 600 on one.
Oh, hot dog, looky here.
What you got here? 12 or 14-year-old pony? He said he is gentle enough for the itty bitty ones. His little 3-year-old Silas, he was leaning right up against his pony's back legs playing with a puppy the other day. He will be gentle.
5 and a half, 600. Hit 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 6. Hit 600. Hit 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 6. I'm 5 to 6. Hit 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 600. Hit 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 6. Hit 5 to 6. Hit 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 6. Hit 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 600 and minimum 5 and a half, 75.
This is a gentle pony.
If you want one gentle, there it is. 5 550, 575. Said you ain't got to go catch him, he'll come catch you. 550, 75. Yep, 575, 75. Here I have. Sold him by 58, put him on forward. Put him on Ty Hayes. Put that last one on Ty Hayes.
14 years old. Came right from the people that raised her. Super gentle family horse, guys.
350, 400, hit it a 3, but now 4. Hit 350, now 4, hit it a 4, hit it a 3, but now 4, minimum 3, but now 4, minimum 3.
Internet, I think she's going to need a little bit of feeding. She looks a little thin on the top line.
I'm 350, 75, hit it a 75, hit it a 75. I'm 350, 75, hit it a 75, hit it a 75, hit it a 3, but that's 75. Hit 375, hit it a 75. 375, yeah, but I'm 75, 350, 375, 350, 75, 350 now, 75, 3 now, 4, and now half, 4 and a half, man, 4 and a half, now 5, 5, yep, 5, what do you 75, and now 5, 75, 5, yep, 5, 75, now 5, 4, 75, 5, 5, 5, and I have solar 475 number 668.
Hip number 83 is Sister, a 2021 model filly. Pretty as they come. She'll eat feet out of your hand, just wants to be loved on. 18 months old, made like a big horse. The grandkids just don't do anything with her.
$300, 3 and a half. Hit 3 and a bit, 3 and a half, 3 and a bit, 3 and a bit, half, 3 and a bit, 3 and a bit, now 3 and a half, 3 and a bit, 3 and a bit, quarter. Hit 3 and a quarter, minimum 3 and a bit, now 4 and a bit, minimum 3 and a bit, 3 and a quarter, minimum 3 and a bit, 3 and a quarter here. Hit 3 and a bit, now quarter, you won't take her along, 3 and a bit, now quarter, I'm going, 3 and a bit, 3 and a bit, now quarter. Hit 3, 3 and a quarter, minimum 3 and a bit, now high, 75, 75, now 4, minimum 4 and a bit, 75, now 4 and a bit, minimum 75, now 4. Hit 4, minimum 4 and a bit, 4 and a bit, minimum 75, now 4 and a bit, I have. Did he 400?
Yes.
Now quarter. Now quarter minimum over the quarter minimum over the I have 400 on the internet.
10,024. You got it, Natalie. Cute pony.
84.
Hip number 84. I put this one just online just last night, and lots of people have been asking because she is made right. 14 years old, broke for anyone. Sweet, sweet. They just need to downsize. She's been to the trails all over Kansas and surrounding states. Stands about 14 hands. You can crawl all over underneath her. She does not care. She's going to cross whatever you point her at. She has never bucked a day in her life. They've had her since she was a yearling. Now she's got some shape.
12 and a half, 1,500.
This mare is just as good in person, guys.
13 and a half, 13 and a half, 14 and a half, 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 16 and a half, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 20 and a half, 21 and a half, 22 and a half, 23 and a half, 24 and a half, 25 and a half, 26 and a half, 27 and a half, 28 and a half, 29 and a half, 30 and a half, 2,000 and a half, folks, and 2 and a half, 22 and a half, 22 and a half, and now 4 and a half, and now 6 and a half, and 26 and a half, 24 and a half, 6 and a half, and 24 and a half, 6 and a half.
That mare that just brought 4,000.
Yeah, I
How
mean-
much you think of your children?
If
Yeah,
you like
that's a
your
nice
kids,
horse.
buy that mare. If you don't like them, there'll be some on the loose here in a little bit. You can see what happens. But there's a real one right there, and it's a good American.
What would you change on her?
4 or 5,000 a while ago. 25 and a half. Young lady, you want back in. 4 and a half, 5 and a half. Good. 25 and a half, and now 6 and a half. It'll be 26 and a half. It'll be 5 and a half, 6 and a half. Good. 6 and a half. It'll be 6 and a half. We're up there in that corner now. 25 and a half, 6 and a half. It'll now 7 and a half. It'll about time you woke up. It'll be 27 and a half. Good. 27 and a half. It'll be 6 and a half. Now 7 and a half. It'll be 7 and a half. 27 and a half. It'll be 6 and a half. 7 and a half. I would. 27 and a half. Solar 2650 on 662.
Bobby, Kenny woke up.
He's been on break.
Yeah. He opened his eyes.
This is a 12-year-old mare, good broke, ridden lots by the grandkids. The grandkids just got too big, and that's why she's here. They're probably about as tall as Roper, I'd guess.
300, 3 and a half. Hit 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a half, half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. Hit 3, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. Hit 3, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a half. Hit 3, 3 and a half. Little Kate, what about you? 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. Hit 1 on. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. Hit 3, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. Hit 3, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a bit, 3 and a half. It'll be 3 and a quarter. Hit 3, 3 and a quarter. Minimum 3 and a quarter. Minimum 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. 3, 3 and a quarter. Minimum 3 and a bit. Now put it down. I have. $100 bill, 100 and a half, 300 bill, quarter, half, and now 75, now 2, now quarter, now quarter, it's 2 to the bit, 2 to the quarter, 2 to the bit, 2 to the quarter, it's 2 to the bit, 2 to the quarter, 2 to the bit, 2 to the quarter, 2 to the quarter, 2 to the quarter, over 200, take.
Bless you.
$86.
15-year-old ranch horse. Brought him to town for his neighbor. So they've doctored a ton of cattle on this guy. The old man's health is poor, and so they sent the horse.
Pretty good lad right there.
$1,500.
1,500, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, and now 2, 17 and a half, now 2, 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, 2 and a half, now 1 and a half, 2 and a half, 3 and a half, 4 and a half, 24 and a half, 5 and a half, yep, 25 and a half, 4 and a half, 5 and a half, yep, 25 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 5 and a half, 6 and a half here, yep, 27 and a half here, now 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half,
It's a
yep,
big gelding,
27
guys.
He's gonna have
He's a broke
they're pretty handy. He's gonna have 7 and a half. Yep, 27 and a half. He's gonna have 7 and a half. 27 and a half. He's gonna have 7 and a half. Yep, 27 and a half. He's gonna have 7 and a half. 7 and a half. Yep, 27 and a half. He's gonna have 7 and a half. 7 and a half. 7 and a half. Yep, 27 and a half. Still anything coming on yet? 27 and a half. 6 and a half. 7 and a half. Just thought I'd ask. He's gonna have 7 and a half. Yep, 27 and a half. He's gonna have 7 and a half. Yes, sir. So they just shot him yesterday, 27 and a half, and he's going to have 7 and a half. Yep, 27 and a half, and he's going to have 7 and a half. I have. So we 26 and a half. Trent Ward.
Thank you.
young man.
I don't know. Clint might know that.
Big old Gillen got saddle tracks in his back. 500, 5 and a half. Hit quarter, 500 and a quarter now. Half, 5 and a half, 75, 75, now 600, minimum 6. Hit 5, 75, 6 here. 75, now 6 now quarter. And now half, 6 and a half, 75, 75, and now 7, 7, 75, now 7, 7, 675, now 775, now 7, 675, KP.
Hang on. We're ready.
Oh, hot damn, looky
Oh, yeah.
here.
Everybody duck. I don't know if he can. He? Oof. Lord have mercy.
How old is he? 7 years old? You been in that harness?
This broke to drive good, guys, but he does have shivers. That's a hitch
There's
horse,
a hell
all
of a
right.
horse right there.
Again, guys, he does have shivers, guys.
Yeah, we announced it. I would hope. $1,000, $1,100, $1,200, down, but $1,200 down, $1,300 down, $1,400 $1,500 down, but $1,500 down, $1,600 down, $1,700 down, $1,800 down, $1,900 down, $2,000 down, $1,000 down, $2,000 $3, $4, $5, and $6, $7, $8, $9, $29. Hit 29. I'm still waiting on you. 28 down 9. Hit 28 down 9. Get hope. 28 down 9. Hit 28 down 9. About 8. 9. About 29. Hit 29. 28 down 9. Yep, 29, yep, 29, and it'll be down 9, and about 8, it'll be about 8, it'll be down 9, 29, and it'll be about 8, it'll be down 9, it'll be about 9, 28, down 9, it'll be about 9, it'll be about 9. So leave 2,800, put it on Trent Ward, nope. KP, yard him off, KP, and yard him off.
We're ready.
Yep, number 91 is Pickle. He's a 19-year-old gelding, a great trail horse. He likes to tag along with the other horses. Their 6-year-old has ridden him all summer in the arena during 4-H practice. They also have a pony that she likes riding more, and so Pickle is here.
Hey, so pickle, 600, 700, now 700. Yep, 600 now, 700 here, but I'm now, half, now, 7 now, half, 7, half, 7, half, now 8, and now half, and now half, and now half, now half,
We're out, Jordan. Yep.
Now 10, now 10, 9, now 950, 10. Solo pickle for 950.
Pickle's going home to Jordan. 10,017, 10,017.
10,017. Watch your head, young lady. Watch your head.
You got him, Jordan. I don't have anything.
They tell you anything about this one? So Grandma right there, 350, 400, 3 but now 4. I'm 350 now 4. I'm gonna be 3 but now 4. But I'm gonna be 3 but now 4. But I'm gonna be 3 but now 4. 75 4, and now quarter, and now half, and then 4 and a half, and then 4 now half, and then 4 and a half, now 75. Yep, 75 here, now 5, and then 75 now 5, and then 75 now 5. Yep, 75 and 5, and then 5, and then 75 now 5, and now 75 now 5, and then 5, 475 5, 475 for 500.
About 15 years old, been headed on, ranched on, patterned on the barrels, and he's going for to a new home.
$1,000, 12 and a half, $12 and 12 and a half, $8,000 and 12 and a half, $11 and 10 and a half, 11 and a half, $10 and a half, 11 and a half, now 12 and a half, 13 and a half, and now 14 and a half, 15 and a half, 18 and a half, yep, 15 and a half here.
I've seen them head on this horse and people run to a cow and race.
Said that he's seen them head on it, and they'll run to a cow and rate. I got 1,500 half Kenny. You're all out my way. 1,500 now half. Now 16 now half. 17 now 17 and a half. 1700 now half. Now 1,800 here now half. I'm on 18 and a half. 1,800 now half. 1,800 now half. 1,800 now. Now 19 now half. 1900 now half. 19 and a half. 19 and a half. 1900 now half. I'm on 1900 now half. 19 and a half. Sold 1900. Put him on 600 on 1.
That last horse on Ty Hayes. Put that last horse on Ty Hayes.
Is this 96? Yep.
Both her parents are DNA. They got Miss Jerry's paperwork all being ordered. We sold a lot of colts for her the last several years. That's a good rancher lady. If you ever get one on them, you listen to this. She's had a lot of them go and do big things. We got some of them. They'll make cow horses, cutting horses, rope horses, anything you want to make out of them. She lives right down there in West Texas over. That's a good lady. You're right there in Canadian Texas. She's from here for several years. You get one of them off over, they'll get around when it comes time to ride them now.
Now there's 4 of these. They are all bred to absolutely know everything there is to know about a cow. This is a filly. She was born April the 21st. She's going to sell to you on American Paint Horse registration application. Absolutely everything is in order. She's by Smart Little Quixote. She's out of the mare Cerrito. So she's Smart Little Lena, Delta Flyer, and Doc Quixote on the top. She is Smart Aristocrat, Hollywood Done It on the bottom. Very little paint in her, just enough color. All the shape too now.
She knows about breeding one. She's took them to big time places and they done a lot of big stuff with them. Them things will really ride.
Told me that she has no grass.
No grass.
That the only reason them babies are here, she has no grass. 550, 600, hit it over here, 5 now, 6 over here, and now half, hit it over here, 6 over now, half, hit it over here, 6 over now, half, hit it over here, 6 over now, half,
Yes.
now 700 now, half, hit it over here, 700 now, 800
Natalie, we're out.
Yes.
Yes.
Now half, hit it over here, half, hit it over here, 800 now, half, hit it over here, half, young man, you're out of there, 800 now, half, I'm on the internet, 800, 8.5. Now,
Natalie, we're out again.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
When we used to have our coat sale every year, she had the high selling.
She always had the high selling coats when they had the coat sales. I'm
9 with me.
everywhere. 900, 9.5, young man. 9.5, 10.
We're out again, Natalie.
10, 950, 10, half.
Floor beach you, Natalie.
10 and a half. Hit 10, 10 and a half. 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 Hit 10, 10 and a half. 10 and a half. 10 and a half.
Yes.
11, 1100. 1050 now, 11 frame, we're out, 10, 50, 11, 1100, 10 now, 1100, you want back in, 1100, sold it on the internet, 1050.
You got her, Natalie. 10,024. That filly is made right now. I mean, some kind of pretty. Is this one the 99? So this one is a quarter filly, again on application with everything in order. She was born May the 30th. She is by Vintage Prescription, and she is out of the mare TRF Kokomo, Hollywood Vintage, Doc's Prescription on the top, and out of a daughter of Gritty Little Badger.
She likes you, Clint. Ah, boys. Straight out. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 900, 910, hit 910, will that be up? 900 now 10, hit 900 now 10, be up on 10 hit 900 now 10, 900 now half, 900 now half, hit 900 now half, 900 now half, 900 now half, 10, hit 900 now 10, 900 now 10. Oh, come on, you ain't got none like her out there, do you? 900 now half. Hit 10 and a half, hit it over the 1,500, ma'am. I'm going to be 1,500. Hit down lower now, half, hit it over the 1,000 now, half, now 11. Hit 1,100 now, half, I'm going to 11 now, half, I'm going to 11 half. 11 half, you're all out. 1,100 now, half, 1,100 now, half, even about 11 half, even about the. Now 12, now 12, now 12, now 12, 1150, 12, 1200. Silver 1150. 664.
97, right? Oops.
Boys, you could go help her.
We're going to sell the sorrel first. That is hip number 97, guys. She was born April the 13th. She also is by Vintage Prescription. She's out of the mare TFR Priscilla. So again, Hollywood Vintage, Doc's Prescription on top, Shining Spark, and Doc's Gold piece on the bottom.
Sell that big square made
Big
sorrel
filly.
filly. 500, 600, 600, 700, 800 now, 800, 900, 900, 900, 800 now, 800 now, 900 now 10, 11, 12, 1300. I am right up there. 1,200, 1,300, you're all out. 1,300, 1,300 here. Now 1,400, stay in there. I fought for you. 1,300, 1,400. Hit 1,400, 1,400, 1,400. 1,300 now, 1,400, 1,400, 1,300 now, 1,400, 1,400. Hit 1,400, 1,400. I have. So the 1,300 number 620.
Toby.
I'll show you what I like the best.
Saving the best for last.
Well, naturally, the right color.
Absolutely the right color. Born May the 10th. She's a filly. She's by Lena Banjo, and she's out of the mare TFR Sasha Akers. Listen here. Top Sail Wiz and King Fritz on the top. And on the bottom, we've got Shining Spark, Bob Aker Doc, and Doc's Oak.
$500, $600, $700, $700, $800 now, $900 now, $1,000, $1,000 now, $10, $1100 now, $12. Yep, $12 now, $400, now, $13. Yep, $1,300, $1,300, $1,200 now, $1,300 now, $1,400 now, $1,500. Yep, $1,500, $1,400 now, $1,500, $1,600. Yep, $1,600 now, $1,600.
Yes.
Now 17, now 17, 16, 17.
Put a cow in front of her, she stopped coming 3-year-old. The only problem you'll have is staying in the middle of her, I promise.
16, 17, it's 17, 17, man, you want in, 17, solar, 1,600, buyer 25.
Thank you, Miss Gary.
Thank you, dear.
Hey, that'll come off Spanish boy here in North Town. He's quick.
That one right there. 7.5, 8.5. Yep, 7.5, 8.5. And now 9. It's 9. 800 now, half. 800 now, half. 800 now, half. Here I have 884.
I don't have anything on these. That's it. That's all we got.
Big gray horse here, then. What about him? 8 years old. Said the first time he's been rode in about a year. Said he just been turned out, 8 years old, and needs a job. 800, 900, and now 10, 900, now 10, 900, now 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, high, 900 now 9 high, 9 9 high, 9 high, 9 now high, 900 now high, 9 high, 10, 15, now high, 11. Selling 1050, 628.
I'm ready.
$135. I don't have. From here on, I got nothing. That's what I do.
What about this one, young man? 16-year-old Mark, trail broke. 16 years old, trail broke. 550, 600, I'm 500, I'm 556, get in if you want in, I'm going 75 now, say, yep, 600, quarter, yep, now half, 75, 75, 75 here, 650, 75, out 7. Yep, now quarter, now, quarter, I have 700, 600 on board.
We're ready, man.
85.
I don't have anything.
Anything for
Nope,
85?
sure don't.
3-year-old stud.
3-year-old stallion.
300.
$300, 3.5.
He
It's
is
3.5.
cute.
3.5. 3.5. It's 3.5. 300. Put him on tie haste.
79.
Out of town. He's broke work. Jim, you got a note on him?
It's a mare. Yep, well broke, single, double, smooth
Real
mouth.
broke, single or double, worked all the machinery.
Do we know how tall you think she is, Ernie?
Oh,
About 16-1.
16-1? Thank you.
We mouthed last night.
Be 14 or 15 years old, guys. They mouthed her out back.
she'll work to anything. 600 half. Here's 600 now, half, 600 now, half, 600 now, half. Yes, 600 now, half, 600 now, half, don't worry, I got him, 600 now, half, quarter, half, now 75, and now 7, and now quarter, now half, and now 75, and 75, and now 75, yep, 7, now 75, and now 75, and now 75, now quarter, now half, 8 and a half, quarter, now half, quarter, now half, high, half. 8 1/4, KP.
Oh my God. Maybe. Maybe. Mhm. Okay.
Whatever you need to do, brother. You're good.
Oh my God, you're letting him off way too easy.
You gotta sit in the back seat on you. Okay, come on.
I literally don't know.
Just leave.
What's the number? 130? Is that 6?
36. What about you, buddy? 16-year-old trail nightmare, 5 and a half.
550, 75. Yes, 75. You say it now. 6. Now quarter. Yes, now quarter. I'm 600 now quarter. Here to the lead. Now half. Yes, 75. 75 now 7. It's 7 now quarter. I'm about high. 7 high. 75. And now he now quarter, 800 now quarter, 800 now quarter, I have now 7 now half, 8 high to the lead, quarter now half, to the lead, quarter now high, now 75 to the lead, 75, 850, 75, 850, 500.
How do we save this?
Number 81.
11 years old, the saddle mare. Right here. 500, 5 and a half. 500 now, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 5 and a half. 5 It's the first time she's been around a year or so. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 5 and a half, to the liberty of 5 and a half, 5 and a half. Here, 5 and a half, to the liberty of 5 and a half, to the liberty of 5 and a half. Quarter, to the liberty of 5 and a half, quarter, minimum 5 and a half, forward here. Here, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, minimum 5 and a half, to the liberty of 5 and a quarter, minimum 5 and a half, now 5 and a quarter, minimum 5 and a half, now forward here. Seller 500. KP.
Like everything's good. Thank you. Page down and there. Okay, 81. For 500. KP. Done.
8-year-old gelding. Been rode on the farm. 700, 7.5. Here, 700 now, half, to the liberty, 700 now, half, to the liberty, 700 now, half, to the liberty, 700 now, half. Here, 700 now, half, to the liberty, 700 now, go on the liberty, go be a half, and now 8, to the liberty, 70 now, half, and now 9, and now 9, to the liberty, and now 9, and then 9, 8 and a half, 9, you'll get 75, to the liberty, 75, to the liberty, 75, now 9, and now quarter, and now half, to the liberty, 75, to the liberty, 75, 9,
Sorry, guys. These are all late entries, so they weren't entered.
75 here I have 950, 670.
630.
Oh, I have Bill. Hold on, I have Bill. Hold on, what do you bring? I got 950, you gotta be 75. Sold him 950 on 670. I had you, he had him. Mucho gracias.
All right, internet. That is it for riding horses.
Huh?
Oh, there are more.
37. Just right. $300, 3 and a quarter. Now half to the liberty of 3 and a half to the liberty of 3 and a quarter. Now half to the liberty of 3 and a half.
We've got a few more riders, guys. These are not them.
Now half. Good. 3 and a half to the liberty of 3 and a quarter. Now half. You want in? To the liberty of 3 and a half. To the liberty of 3 and a quarter. Now half. Here I have 3 and a quarter. KP. Eight years old, he's got about 30 rides on him, and that was 2 years ago.
Did you have any more food or any food coming? Hey, I would take a Mountain Dew and a cheeseburger.
Come on, 550.
550, 75. Yep, 550, 75, 550, 75, 75, 75, 75.
So again, internet, we have a couple more riders. That's what I'm just waiting on those.
550, 75, showing that door. 550, 75, 75, I have. 550, KP.
$141.
Big young man right there, 141. You ain't paid for it.
600, half. We had 600 now, half, to a quarter now, half, and now 75, and now 700 now, half, and now 8, and now half, and now 9, now half, now 10, and now half, and now 11, now half. 11 and a half, you're still out now, 12 now, half, and it'll be a 12 and a half, and it'll be a 12 and a half, and now 13, and now half, and it'll be a 13 and a half, here now 14, and it'll be a 14 and now half, 14 and a half, and it'll be 14 and now half, now 15, 15, now half, and it'll be 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 1600, I'm going to do, I'm going to half, and it'll be 16 and now half, 1600 now, half, and it'll be 1600 now, half, now 17, it's 17 and now half, and it'll be 1700 now, half, and it'll be 1700 now, half, 1700, 17 and a half, so there's 1700, put her on 600 on one.
$88.
Yay! Looky here, like.
I got nothing.
500, 5 and a half, and now 6, and it'll be 5, and now 6, going to be a minimum 5, and now 6, now half, here's 6 and a half, now 7, and now half, and it'll be now 8, and half, and 9, and half, and now 10, hit 10, and it'll be a 9, and now 10, hit 9, 15, now 10, and it'll be a 10, and be a 9, and now 10, and be a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and 9, and now 10, hit 9, and now 10, and be a 10, and be a half, 950, Trent Ward. He's a little horse there, spot in the left eye. $200, 2 1/4. Get 2 to the bid, 2 1/4 now. Half into the bid, 2 1/2 into the bid, half 75 now. 3 and minimum 3 to the minimum 85. 85 now 95, 295 now. 3 5 to the bid, 5 to the minimum 95 now. 3 5 15. Hit 3 15. How much on 5 to the bid? 15 little here I have. 305 KP.
Boy called me last night about that horse he come out here by Stratford. He works in the feed yard. He told me he couldn't come today. He should have dropped him off here. There's a big old shake. He's out there at Stratford in the feed.
Been used out there at Stratford in the yards.
Come on, about.
$1,000, 1,100 now 12.
I'm gonna open this horse up here. That's not the right number, but-
13, 1500, and now 17, now 18, now 19, now $2,000, now 1, now 2, now 3, now 23. Hit 2, I promise you, 22 now 3. Hit 22 now 3 to be at minimum 2 to the bid now 3 to be minimum 2 to the bid now 3 to be minimum 2 3 23 2 to the bid now 3 to the bid I have 23 for it. Hit 4 here, hit a little half 4, minimum 3 and a half now 4 to the bid, minimum 4 to the bid, minimum 4. 23 and a half, Trent Ward.
23 and a half.
Kenny, do you order me a Mountain Dew?
She's bringing it.
Ooh, yeah, here comes Sister Sarah. Big Jen. $100 bill, 100 1/4. He 100 bill, 100 1/4 down, but 100 down, 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 100 do